All right. See you next week or next time.
No, that's all we had.
Shortest episode ever.
We haven't prepared
You're worried
one.
about pacing.
Yeah. A lot happened in that episode. All right. Well, to recap, you guys defeated these 2 fire creatures that look like enormous, like fire snakes almost.
They were like
And,
fire dicks.
They kind of. One tripped over his fire dick at one point.
Gonorrhea?
Yes,
Like Jack.
like gonorrhea.
But yeah, so you guys were walking down the main street of Ribcage, heading towards the portal to check it out, scope it out a little bit. And yeah, the one creature appeared first, and as you were fighting it, you noticed that there was a guy in the alleyway smoking and making some arcane gestures, and then
Anytime you see a guy in an alleyway, you got to kill him.
apparently, I mean,
Well, he was
Mogar
the
did
smoker.
with Gusto.
Yeah, he was killing himself anyway.
Yeah, we were just speeding things along.
Yeah.
We didn't know that detaching his head would do that.
Right. We're
That's
just,
true.
Well, we're just
You
we're
know
the
what-
fire department. We're putting out the fire.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
potential fires.
Yeah.
We just saved, this nation a lot of money on socialized medicine, right?
Sure.
Yeah, in theory.
He would have had lung cancer. It would have been a long tedious thing.
Hold drawn.
And then the secondhand smoke would have gotten other people sick.
Right.
So,
See?
yeah.
We should go figure out, though, if he was actually a bad guy.
He's tougher. You know?
Yeah.
Magic hands.
I'm gonna
Well, just one.
start looking at if there was anything of use on the fire dick bodies.
Okay.
There were spears.
Yes.
Spears, yes.
You
But they're hot.
So now they're starting cold. And yeah, the second one had also appeared, which you slew eventually. And
Why'd you say it like that?
What?
Because we killed it and then we had to stomp it out.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It sounded just.
They didn't just like die right away.
Only you
surprisingly.
can prevent snake dick fire.
So they both have these 15-foot long spears made out of
Damn.
metal, which are starting to cool off a little bit. They're still pretty warm to the touch. That is all you find right now.
It's kind of hard to carry around, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Those
they were
two-handed?
pretty good with it though, but yeah, they are pretty heavy
Well,
for
I
you
mean,
guys.
for us.
Yeah.
Warmer would be interested in trying one out.
Okay. So it is a large size weapon for you. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of awkward right
unwieldy?
now.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you're able to lift it. You have a strong enough strength capacity, I guess, that you can wield it. But it's just like it's awkward because it's so long, and yeah, it's like a kid using a bow staff.
I want to go search the de-headed dude.
De-headed.
Okay. All right. Go and make an investigation.
Sure. Ooh, I don't find anything.
Okay.
You don't even notice that his head's gone?
Does anyone else want to check this? Because I'm real bad at looking at things.
You know, I already looked once, didn't really find
I'll go-
anything.
I'm gonna-
All I've
gonna-
discovered is it's a dead guy.
I'm gonna bust out my eyes of minute seeing, and I'll do a little
I got
bit of
them too.
investigation.
All right.
I'll put my eyes of minute seeing on as well.
Really get down to the root cause here of his.
Why do we have two of these?
I don't know.
Because
had it
both got them at different times too.
So I have advantage, so we're all there.
All right.
11
12.
12.
Wow.
Okay. Well, what
with
you
advantage.
you guys do find a pouch of tobacco, and he still had one cigar left. He also had a
What was demonic? Was it demonic? tobacco?
Show me
I
demon.
mean, it smells like it could be good tobacco, but
Oh God! Good
Demonically
tobacco.
good tobacco.
Fiendishly good.
the
Ah.
devil's herb.
Yeah.
and he also had a belt with some arcane material components.
That sounds evil.
We just use those to make magic. And by we, I mean you do too.
You know, whatever.
So the head is some distance from the body, and yeah, he was wearing a mask.
Oh, let's go take the mask
Look at the
off.
smile on his face.
It's Maggie.
No.
No, it's not Maggie.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a he. Yeah, it's a man.
His head didn't cut
He's
off.
got a he's got a scar across his face, like his cheek. It goes down like that. And yeah, that's what you see. The mask is made out of dark metal.
Green.
No, it's not green.
Damn
I
it.
think I'm gonna take the mask.
Patents
Do we
for them.
recognize what kind of metal?
Yeah, you can make a knowledge. What would that be?
Do a mineral check.
I guess knowledge nature.
What kind of clothes is he wearing?
A 2 on the die. I know nothing.
Okay, that's
Metallurgy.
metal.
Metallurgy.
He was wearing dark
nothing.
robes,
Metallurgy.
and before it was, his
Like
head was
evil
lopped off.
robes?
He had like a hood on.
Hood and a mask.
Yeah.
So he was up to no good.
He's
I'm
trying
gonna-
to
I'm
hide
gonna-
something.
I'm going to take the mask and kind of remember what he's wearing in case we ever need to emulate him.
You're
Okay.
gonna keep the mask?
Yeah, I'm going to
Good
take.
call.
Unless you want to.
No, I'm done. It's a good call.
Okay.
You should keep it.
All right. So you're gonna attempt to
You
remember
should keep it. Is what
what
you're
he looked like.
So was he,
I mean, just clothing wise. Yeah.
was he
Okay.
I want it nearby,
human?
but not like on me. Yeah.
Right. Thanks.
He was human?
He was a human male.
Okay.
Yeah.
White?
This is important.
I mean, as white as most people are here, like kind of gray skinned
Ashy.
almost. Yeah. But yeah.
Borealis has decided he doesn't want to walk anymore. So I'm going to use Fine Steed. I'm going to cast Fine Steed.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to ride around on a celestial warhorse from now on.
Whoa.
All right.
All right.
What is that?
So it just
level one
appears,
spell?
or
Level 2 spell. Yeah, it's like a celestial being that I have a bond with, that I can communicate telepathically with up to a mile away, and it has intelligence of 6 and can talk to me.
wow.
Is
Okay.
it not, just speak or telepathic
Telepathic.
speak? Okay.
So only to me.
Is it
So you-
is it there and back or just one way?
What is
One
it?
way.
What is it?
It is one way.
Oh, no, it's there and back.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to sort it all out now.
Yeah,
as
right.
Brian discovered this over 20 episodes.
Does it speak to you in horse?
No, common.
Common? Okay.
Oh shit.
I get to-
It's a bit of a horse.
So when you
Yeah.
get on the horse, are we now at eye level or?
yeah, pretty much. I want to see eye to eye with everyone.
All right. So you guys see a horse amble down the main boulevard here.
Celestial
And
warhorse.
a celestial warhorse.
Really not in a
So
hurry.
it actually looks, yeah, and especially compared to all the other kind of crappy animals here, it's a very fine steed, very good health. Yeah.
That's a fine steed you've got yourself there.
Why, thank you. I made it myself.
What is that a name?
I didn't think about that. Come back to me. No, it would already have its own name because it's a celestial being.
Yeah,
Roll
what
for
is
A.
it?
So ask it.
What's its damn name?
You can talk to it.
Hold on, I'm asking it.
All right.
Now, you're looking at a book.
He knows the name. He just doesn't want to share.
Better not have the same name as mine.
It speaks common. We could just ask it.
Better not. Well, it's
can't talk
telepathic. Common.
I'm telepathic.
It's not telepathic with you though, Ryan.
Why not?
Because it's just him.
Does it have
I
a
guess
brain
he
or
could talk
not?
to it. Yeah, if it's got a brain, he could talk to it.
But then he can talk to your thing.
But no, I could
You're
not.
getting.
No.
I got to look up celestial names. I'll come up with a name.
No, he's got a telepathic link to the horse. But if the horse has a brain, then I can talk to it too.
Father Dory is like, that's quite impressive. Celestial warhorse.
Yes,
Excellent.
You have impressed Father Dory.
I'm happy about that actually.
This is Father Dory who was doing some healing earlier, right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm currently in this state of having been wrapped up twice by the
Okay.
tails of these things. So I'm
All right.
a little bit worse for.
Yeah, you're charred and
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
Orm a healing potion.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say Father Dory. You know,
Yes.
can,
4 plus 2.
want me to get some help here? Because I'm,
Yeah,
I'm,
absolutely.
You could, like,
yeah, I'm not wasted though.
she's still like
Here.
addicted to something too. You could
And
probably-
Nas kind of hurt also. Cork is hurt a little bit. Okay.
I feel
so
great.
Here's what Father Dory suggests. He suggests
go.
maybe we should find a quiet little area and I can perform a healing meditation that will heal a bunch of us.
We go back to our executive suite.
Should we, finish checking out the place first, or
Well, how hurt are you right now? Oh, you just drink a
She's
healing potion?
clinging to life.
Pretty well.
Oh, okay. All right.
She definitely needs to heal. If we go up, we're only gonna find
She's
more
down to
people.
almost my max hit points.
Yeah,
Should
but that's
we,
awful for her.
should
Okay.
we split up again?
let me.
We should always split the party.
It always
It's
worked
like
in-
standard operating
Always worked in
procedure.
The
Scooby
proceeds,
Doo.
not the party.
Okay, so that is. Okay, so so this healing meditation would take 10 minutes.
Oh, that's nothing.
Can we just do it right here?
Yeah, we can just. He says, okay, yes, we can just hang out here in this alleyway for.
These
10
fire monsters dissipating or anything? Or are they just like now dead here on
They're
the
dead.
street?
Yeah, there's corpses there. Oh, so yeah, and
Maybe
at
we should
this
move
point,
down the street a little bit.
yeah, so the townspeople are starting to come up and stare and like, whoa, that's amazing.
So they-
He was fleeing for his life,
Um,
get his head cut off.
They don't seem to recognize these things.
The guy
huh?
who's
Sariel.
definitely not evil.
Cereal. Okay.
How do you spell that?
Sarayel.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
Borealis.
Is it a boy horse or a girl horse?
Two-
Noble
Celestial.
Steed
Four.
Sarajevo.
Take a look.
Can I look at the horse's genitals? See if it's a boy or a girl?
It's not a
why don't you
a
just
horse that you think of. It's a celestial that's taken the form of a horse. So it's not like
But the form of a male horse or a female horse?
Right.
He needs to know.
Like
Okay?
I don't know what's going on in the
like a
undercarriage.
He needs
kid doll
to
down
know.
there. It's just flat.
On top.
Here, let's determine this randomly.
I can't wait till you get kicked in the face.
Odd is male,
horse.
even is female. Female.
It's a girl horse.
All right.
It's taking
I
the form of a
determined
girl.
by seeing its girl horse vagina.
Okay, so okay, so yeah, he says, all right. So the wounded members should gather around, no farther than 30 feet away from me, and I will begin the ritual.
All right, pile on in, whoever needs it.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
So yeah, Na, Cork,
I didn't take
Orma.
Fast forward.
I didn't take it.
Anyone else?
What's his
chest,
face,
damn
right? He took some.
Oh, Stony Kill. Yeah, he
Yeah.
took a little
I took
bit.
a little
While
bit.
you
I
guys
took a
are-
little bit of damage.
You did
Or
also.
right around
All
it,
right, yeah,
man.
right
Get
around.
in there.
While they're doing their little healing thing, I'm
I mean,
just
I don't need it, but
gonna wander out into the crowd a bit
Yeah.
and do some like man on the street. What do you think of the mayor guy?
That's
Okay.
whoa.
Yeah.
Just
Some
data
opinions?
collection. We don't need to actually run through the conversations. I'm just gonna, basic like
Sure.
what's people like him or no.
Oh.
Right.
This is a 4.
Wow.
The table's over here, man.
That's- Yeah.
5.
That one got away from me there. 5?
Oh,
Okay.
was it off? What's the
So-
matter, Gus?
Something feels weird about
Fake
that.
dice?
Are they
I
all?
don't know. I don't know
Fake
what's going on
die?
there.
Loaded? It's in fact, can we get that die to the commissioner right now as Jeff drops it?
That's what he calls his penis.
Commissioner.
All right. So
Are they
that
good? Did you
is-
did you
Seems
check
fine to me. I didn't
Yeah.
notice any
Okay.
irregularities.
Gus he's still got the same face.
This feels weird in my hand.
He's going.
Did you
I don't like that die.
Got weird hand feel.
did you do a bunch of ecstasy between episodes or something?
I don't know. I'm imagining a
Okay.
horse now from
My-
another
My
plane.
dice be common.
It's no longer a platonic solid.
I'm now communicating telepathically.
Oh, my horse has an intelligence of 6. Is it almost as smart as you now?
It is almost as smart as me. It is as smart as.
I have 6.
The horse is as smart as you.
We get along really well,
Yeah.
actually. I'm finding out me and your horse. Of course. Like it's a good friend of mine.
All right. So those who wanted healing, you get back 17 healing.
Holy
Who's the
shit!
smartest person on Earth?
Oh, unfortunately, probably.
By
him.
what is it?
It's probably him.
I'm super smart. I'm not super smart.
No.
I have 14 intelligence.
I think you're
still the
pretty
smartest.
smart.
Oh, that's
That's
by
pretty
far
smart,
the
though.
smartest.
I'm fucking charismatic though.
Did you hear when I just said I had 6?
Yeah.
You're more than twice
Qualify
as smart
as-
as
I
him.
am. I do
smart.
have a 20 in charisma,
Me too.
which means I could charm the pants off of you, but then I would put them back on you quickly.
No, he would turn them off and then set them on fire. Then
Probably what
No, you would set your pubes on fire and then put the pants back on.
Well, that would smother the flame. That would actually be
That's
helpful.
terrible. Pubic hair fire. Oh. Okay. So yeah, you guys get healed. You're out on the street, and at this point, the constable arrives, and
Thanks. Thank God I'm not over there with all those dead bodies.
well, yeah. So what do you do with the corpse in the alleyway there?
I'm,
I thought
you
we
know,
kind of just walked away from
nothing,
it, didn't
right?
we?
What have we
Sort
done?
of
Well,
dead there.
the ones who wanted healing are in the alleyway right now.
Put a note on it that says,
Hey, remember when I
"Ad
said we should
hombre," and
move
walk
down
away.
the street a bit? Whoops.
guy
Well-
casting incantations, starting shit.
All right.
And of course, we're the ones with blood on all our weapons.
Yeah. So the constable approaches you.
Hey, I'm
you're-
out man
you're
on the street.
Me,
Yeah,
not me.
and so he
Not this
quickly
guy.
determines that you're one of the people responsible for killing off these two
How?
monstrosities by asking the eyewitnesses that were
Oh.
all around the scene. So
I
yeah.
thought they all fled.
Oh no,
Some.
no, they watched the show.
There was
Yeah.
a clear
Yeah.
fight happening.
These people don't seem to be scared
Yeah.
off by a little bit of violence.
No, they certainly aren't.
They got a hell portal in their town.
They'll just stab you for
grown used
saying
to it.
hello.
Yeah,
It's,
They'll just fucking stab you.
So
Can I borrow the monster manual so I can
Oh,
look
yeah.
up horse statistics?
Sure.
I'm just gonna write them down.
so
I'm all about horses now. I'm like a teenage girl.
all right.
so the
Obsessing a little bit.
constable, and he has some deputies with him. And he's like, so I understand you were involved in this altercation with these creatures.
If by altercation you mean ambush, certainly, yes.
Oh, you were ambushed.
We were set upon by these creatures in the middle of the street, doing absolutely nothing to call this attack down upon ourselves.
Are you aware of what kind of creatures these are?
I am not, sir.
They're what are known as salamanders.
Dickheads.
They're nobles from the plane of fire. Why would salamanders be after you?
Your guess is as good as mine. I just assumed that this kind of thing happens here. We're kind of new to the city. We don't really know what's up.
Maybe they had issue with the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, so Orma, you come up now. Actually, you're still getting healed. It took 10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes.
I'm there though, right?
Yeah. You didn't need any healing, or you're not getting healing. Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, you are there as well. Yeah. No.
He steals a lot of shit.
Oh.
Why did you say that to the constable? Why did
Wait.
you say that?
You're a thief?
No, actually,
Nah, I'm joking. He steals hearts.
Okay.
it's just
He's a lover.
Just try to ignore this guy. He's
Maybe you've probably definitely heard of me. I am Bojingles, the world's most.
Yep, he probably has heard of
multiverse's
you.
Most famous.
He's
Oh.
really pushing this new comedic style. It's the theater of the ridiculous. He just says things that are off the wall all the time.
I
It's-
see. Oh. So you're.
You should hear
Bojangles.
his fart noises. It's
Magical.
I hear he does quite a show with him. Okay. Well. But why would adventurers such as yourselves have to be fighting salamanders? You're saying that they ambushed you?
yeah. We were just walking down the street and the thing came out of the ground at us.
He's talking about like eating our soul. Or something.
Yeah,
There's
it was
definite
all into eating
mention
our
of
soul.
the soul eating. I wasn't
Well,
having it.
fiends do that, but salamanders aren't known for collecting.
Tell them that.
Let me,
You know, I didn't
sure.
offer my soul.
Your job here is to keep the peace, is it not? Is this how innocent travelers in your city are treated? We're just beset upon by salamanders in the middle of the street.
Shit.
Make a let's see. Make a
Make a jack off gesture for a
persuasion.
while.
The roll gets better the longer I do it.
It's
Yeah.
it's
He's rolling up.
Persuasion. 19.
Wow. Okay. All right. He looks a little embarrassed by that, and he said, "Oh, all right. Well, I'm sorry. We don't normally have fire elementals appearing in our town. So, but yeah. Sorry about that. Well, why don't you go on your way, and we'll take care of this mess."
Yes, please do.
Much appreciated. Yes, thank you.
and also, watch out. Might want to
Yeah.
tell the town people.
Well,
Salamanders
yeah,
be
we'll
popping
put
up.
the word out. That is odd. So
I mean-
you didn't see anyone maybe performing a summoning ritual or gating a creature in?
What would that look like, just hypothetically, if I were? What should I?
Depends on the spellcasting style, but it could be anything from a ritual circle or someone performing somatic gestures, a conjuring dance.
I think I did see something like that. The guy, he ran off down the alley. That was kind of the last I saw of him, though. He just
Which alley?
it's like over there.
Well, show us. Come on. He calls his deputies over.
You guys weren't in the alley, right? You were over here with the.
So the ones that are still getting healing are in that alley down
Why
there.
did they go in the alley?
I don't know.
Because actually, I think it was.
Dory said it was going to take like 10 minutes. I needed a quiet place.
Okay.
He did.
Yeah.
So is the head right next to them?
Are you guys just standing between the body and the head?
It's actually in the center of the healing
But this,
circle.
it sounds.
So right
it's a bad-
now, let's see, Albus
Yeah.
and Bojingles, and we'll just use this for the constable. So you guys are where the
You look a lot like a guy we just cut the head off of.
you guys are at that one salamander corpse over there.
I'm gonna persuade him. I'm gonna jump in because he's fucking failing, and I'm gonna say
Are you going to contribute? Good.
I think we're
damn.
then we're confused and tired. We just got attacked by salamanders in the street. We're not detectives. We can't do your job for you. He pointed in the direction of where the alley is. He saw a dude. Can we just go back to our hotel and take a nap? And hopefully not get attacked in the street.
Okay, well, just point us to the alley. We'll pursue our investigation there, and we'll.
It's
go
over there.
Over here. What is? I don't understand.
Springfield's that way, man.
Remember, theater of the ridiculous.
Okay. Well. All right.
I also have a
So somewhere
dickload of
down that way.
persuasion.
Yeah, he just spread it off down the alley. He was doing things with his hands.
Please let me roll.
Can you?
persuade.
What do you look like?
Well,
Okay, all right,
he
go
was
to
wearing
roll
a.
persuasion.
It was in a very dark hood. I couldn't tell.
You'll-
His features were obscured.
Yeah, we don't. The guy was the fucking the dude we saw on the street. It's your town. 27.
Would you just
All right.
persuade him that it's his town?
Straight on the wheel.
It is, yeah, it
In
is.
the goddamn town all day long, it's showing him how to do his job.
All right, where are you staying?
Hostile.
Oh, we're staying at Maggie's.
Okay,
No,
All right.
Good. Let's just tell him that.
stay
Dude,
there.
if you want to come by later tonight, I'm probably gonna do a show.
All right. Let's
I'll definitely do that.
down on that.
I'll dedicate a
want to
song
follow
to
up
you.
with
Can't
some
decide if
questions.
we're gonna lie to this guy or not.
You don't have to dedicate a song
I don't
to me,
know.
but- all right.
Meanwhile, okay. While
Okay,
this
come
is
on,
happening,
man. And so they start walking this way.
how far away from the alley are we? Are we actually this distance?
So yeah, you guys are now like the alley is where the die is. So
And we're that distance away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't
Hide his
Do
corpse.
shit.
Is it-
I can't
is it-
communicate telepathically over 30 feet.
Hydus corpus.
We need to have you on here more often, Steve.
I could send the sprite over there, but at this point, we might as well just go tell him to fucking pack it up and let's go.
But yeah.
okay, so
I'm not worried. We didn't do anything wrong.
Self-defense.
Unless that guy turns out to be someone powerful and important in the city.
Well, then you know,
Maybe we'll get
Far
lucky.
away out
It
of
was
that.
the mayor.
I
Well, he
don't
was a
think-
gnome.
I
So
don't
already killed
think.
him.
Yeah. Maybe it was.
Maybe
a-
he was prestidigitation to look different.
yeah, that wears off when they die, though.
Mm.
Mm.
All right, well, let's.
Definitely have one last digit by the end of it.
All right, we should get the fuck out of here, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go get all those
Well, yeah, we
fucking
gotta
drum circle hippies and go.
The fuck, yeah.
All right, let's go.
the drum circle.
and you're leaving the body there and the head.
Well,
there?
apparently they're fucking crouched around it right now,
Yeah,
but
we have
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
to them, right?
Yeah, so we go back and we say, like, to those of you who can't manage to fight without getting hurt, what's
should we stash the corpse real quick?
I'm not hiding shit.
Yeah.
He came at us,
Yeah.
cut
Stash
him
it
down,
down.
and that's it.
implies wrongdoing.
Listen,
It's all
listen.
the cover up.
Well, we just lied. If we were gonna not lie, we should have just fucking showed him
we
where the
didn't, we
body
didn't,
was.
we didn't lie. We just didn't tell the
cut a
truth.
guy's head off.
Didn't lie. You said the guy ran down the
you're
alley.
back with us, right?
Yeah,
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 I wouldn't have lied. I would have just told him where it was.
Who cares?
I was just a little concerned about how it was presented because you guys are fucking kneeling and praying in the middle of a dead guy.
It's true. I mean, if there
You're
had been
not
a,
in the middle of
if
the
there
dead
had
guy.
been
The dead guy's in the middle
a
of it.
pentagram drawn around his head, then it might be worse. But I think listen, those were the days, right? It's-
Anyway,
people get
they're
killed
gonna
in the
come over here in a
streets.
minute. Shh, let's go. Are you guys done with
let's
your little
leave.
thing?
Shall we? Back
yeah,
to
you guys are. The
Maggie's?
ritual's complete.
Okay, let's.
Oh, no, wait, we got to continue.
We gotta go see the
mayor.
gate.
We're gonna meet the mayor.
Well,
oh
he's
no,
not out
we're,
yet.
no, we're gonna go see the gate. You're
Yeah,
right.
we're just gonna go check out the
scout
gate.
it out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys walk out of the alley, and there's they brought in some laborers to start to haul off the corpses of these creatures, which are pretty heavy.
Can I ask a laborer?
Well, I mean,
No, I'm not going back for it now.
okay. All right, so you guys walk out and you continue down that
trot out.
street. Trot
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Oh yeah. So now you're astride your new celestial horse,
Serial. That's the name.
Serial, and
Name your horse cereal.
And then you know it's a girl, thanks to me.
Yeah, thanks to Bojingles. Bojingles' thorough inspection
Yeah.
of my horse's nether
he
regions.
did spend some time back there. Okay, so you guys continue
Maybe
on your way, and you eventually get to the gate. So at the as you draw closer to this this portal into hell, you can see that it does peer out into this dark landscape. There, in the distance, in that landscape, you can see a river of blood, and there is a city kind of off
So there's
a little distance away from that.
So there's a literal portal to hell. Mm-hmm. One could even say a hell mouth. And an evil mayor.
So
Very
Stony
Buffy the
Kill.
Vampire Slayer. You realize that?
Oh, okay. Well, Stony Kill is like the what? Huh? I mean, you know, this town has existed in sort of an uneasy peace with him for eons, so it seemed to work fine. Definitely kept the blood war out from spilling out into the Outlands, which was nice.
A lot of people talk about this blood war. Kind of
Big blood war.
sort of a big thing.
It sounds
Probably avoid.
That
blood
sounds
war.
gross.
Yeah.
Not enough
Very
baths.
sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, you guys don't remember. You even took part in some of the campaigns, but okay. Well, yeah, it's nasty. Don't revisit the Blood War.
Who did like the best in the Blood
How
War?
much XP would you say?
You guys all pretty much, had a whole period of
Thousands of-
darkness and savagery. But the Blood War does that. I mean, it's a war among fiends. So what do you expect?
I've just meant like who was the best at it.
Well, I mean, you guys
best
were
at
all really good. I mean, we all killed
We had
lots and lots and lots of fiends. So
I'm sure we were better than an
I just
NPC.
Good, you might have been, but I don't know.
like did we hate
All right,
him
so
as
is there
much?
like a stage or anything at the
yeah.
gate?
So as you approach, yes, there basically have been they've excavated the ground around the portal. So
So they've
you
already
come up-
broken ground.
Well, a little bit. Yeah, there's like furrows that have been dug out, and they're in very regular patterns, and they seem to go around the portal. So as you approach, there are ribs that rise up about 120 feet, and they're separated by about 100 feet, and the shimmering portal here like stretches between them. There's like curves dug into the ground around the portal.
Okay, so the wall just seals in the portal essentially.
Yeah. Stony Kill Sam thinks that that's what is going to happen. They're going to the breaking ground ritual is going to raise earth out of those furrows and then encapsulate the entire portal in a dome-shaped wall.
And how long do we think that'll take?
Well, so the mayor has promised that the fiends are going to perform the ritual and cover all the cost of the components, and so it'll probably take about 2 hours or so.
So it'll be all done within.
Is there going to be like a ceremony beforehand? I guess we need to ask around.
Yeah.
Also, what did my man on the street stuff turn up? Did
Oh.
people into
So yeah,
mayor dude?
Let me check my notes.
yeah. Most of the people that you talked to before you got interrupted by the constable, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, Mayor Drumpf. Yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
That really
That guy's
is,
gonna get stuff done.
A lot of people seem to
that
think.
really is his name. Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he was very clear on that.
Yeah,
I mean, he's drunk
Last
most of the time.
It was maybe a joke.
Lyndall Drumpf.
All right, so there's so people seem to be into him.
people seem to be into him.
Inexplicably.
There's a stage right by the portal.
Yeah, there's a stage that's been constructed in front of it.
Is it like on platforms? Is it raised up off the ground?
It is, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and also where the ribs are at the very top, there are two convicts that are hung up there right now.
I think
Could we get under the stage?
Yeah, you could crawl under there. Yeah.
You would just hang out on the
No,
stage.
I understand.
I'm pretty sure they won't.
We're going to get under the stage. We're going to score it a little bit to weaken it. We're going to build a hole with pugil sticks in the bottom of it. He's going to fall through and get stabbed all the
That's not exactly what I was thinking, but you're most of the way there, yeah.
Yeah.
We could wait there. I was thinking just score it. He falls through, then we just murder him right there.
God,
we
we
just
just stab
all
him
have
as he
knives
falls
out.
through a hole.
We could be the pugil
I'm
sticks.
sorry, we provide justice to him right there.
Sure.
He will, yeah, sure. Boy,
We still have access to a tiger.
it's extreme.
And then we just think about Jackalheart, and we run through the portal, and we go to Jackalheart.
Yeah.
No, how far is the stage from the portal?
It's about 30 feet from there. So yeah.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah.
So
Everybody, yeah.
Well, don't we have to like
Oh, they're pouring
Okay,
the portal up.
well-
somehow?
You have to what?
Like we can't just walk through it, right? I thought we had to like.
well, right now if you walk through, you'd end up in hell.
Yeah.
But I think it's the killing of the mayor is what messes the portal up. And
Will that
then
fuck it
back-
up?
back-
Oh,
Is that
And then we
correct?
dream of
But-
Jack
yeah,
Harper.
that's
do we,
what-
do we
yeah.
know where it'll point, or at that point is it all? to
That
us
just
as
makes it
well?
all.
Yeah.
That's gonna that's
We'll
gonna be
have
up
to
to
think
you guys.
about
We're all
Jackalheart.
gonna, and we'll have to think about the same location in Jackalheart. Like if we're thinking about different places, then who knows where the portal's gonna end up?
Nobody say diagonally.
Yeah,
Tavern?
that would be bad.
Were you thinking of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
So, but yeah, but the only thing is, wait, so, okay, I get your plan, but we're all going to crowd under there and be under there all night, the rest of today and all night? That seems like it's going to be really uncomfortable.
We can come during the night,
Oh, okay. All right.
but pre-dawn. That's
Okay.
set up.
And you think they probably won't check or?
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna check? I wonder if anybody fucking
Yep, there's a bunch of guys under there.
scored the floor in our fucking stage.
Well, we're gonna be under there.
It's not like we have the ability to make a fake wall.
I mean, I
or
can
make
do
it look
that.
like we're not there. Not like we haven't done this a million times.
I feel like that they're coming with fiends and whatnot. They're gonna detect my magic and just like bury us under a stage.
I mean, they can try.
That's a possibility.
All right, good. As long as we've acknowledged that it's a
I mean,
possibility.
I'm open to
Fuck
other
it.
plans.
I love this plan.
I haven't heard any other plans.
This
You know what?
motherfucker never has plans. Let's.
You want to let him run with it?
I think it's a great plan. It's very
But other plan-
sneaky.
I think I've only ever had one other plan, and that was to let the gargoyles take me. We didn't do that.
Give him this thing.
I don't care. I'm open to other plans.
I mean, if it
Just
makes
my
you feel
initial
any
thought.
better, you could dig a small hole, hide in that. So if the stage collapses in, you're
It would be
under it.
easier to hide us in a hole. I
Yeah, we could
You
lay
know?
down there. Yeah, it wouldn't.
If that makes you feel better, that we don't get crushed to death and have an escape hole, seems like extra work.
I feel like tomorrow the town scryer or whatever is going to
Taken.
be bungled assassination attempt as idiots lie under stage.
Well, so Stony Kill says, well, okay, so what if only a few of us lie under there and the rest are dispersed through the crowd?
I mean, that makes sense, right? Have some
And
eyes.
then, yeah.
I mean, because we're all under the stage, we're not going to know what the hell's happening.
Yeah.
You know?
And if anything like collapses on you, on the people under, at least there are people who can come up and like lift stuff up. And try to
Also,
drag you out, like-
one of us can speak telepathically.
Yeah,
to the rest of
he
us.
should be
Only 30
out
feet.
there. Yeah, but if he's close
Yeah,
to the
30
front,
close,
he
say
can at
close,
least
yeah.
telepathically speak to everyone under the stage. And
Yes.
be like,
Yeah, this makes sense.
hey, they're coming.
Yeah, and if it goes bad, you can be like, "Ixnay on the age stay."
Yeah, because you want to
Just say it in
speak
English because
Pig
Okay.
Latin when you
Telepath.
telepathically. What? What?
and I'm, he probably will have fiendish bodyguard and mortal bodyguards also, just so you know. So,
We'll get along. We'll get.
I mean,
whatever.
even
I
if
love
we
this plan. Let's do it.
ambush
Fuck it.
him and he falls through, we stab him a bunch, he dies. Like the bodyguards will be, alerted at that point and trying to kill us all.
So I guess the question here is, do we want to try and kill him and then fight everyone, or we want to kill him and just haul ass out of here?
like kill him
not
and haul
fight
ass. I
anyone?
I think we kill him in a
'Cause
whole
I
lot.
think that scenario is the fall in the hole, stab and run.
yeah.
Works there.
Do we have to
Just fuck
get
the
Also,
bodyguard?
there's a
him
good
to
chance
the
that-
gate, though?
I don't think so.
30 feet away.
If we kill him in front of his bodyguards, then they're out of work. Are
They
really
just
gonna give a
instantly
shit?
stop.
They might
Is that-
stop.
is that-
right?
is that how that
Well,
works?
if these were demons, they probably wouldn't care at that
Depends
point,
on
but
who
they're
it was.
devils. They abide by the letters of their contract. So yeah, they're just really single-minded that way.
We break into his office. We find the contract.
That would be an interesting plan. Yeah. Well, if we could find their contracts, we could even negotiate a better deal with them and have them turn on him. I mean, it'll probably require some jink, but yeah, we could do it.
I say we do the stage thing.
It's just
Murder from the shadows now. It's
No
a
one likes a good heist
negotiation.
anymore.
We're gonna-
I mean, yeah.
justice from the shadows.
Justice from the shadows.
right. So,
This isn't evil.
Oh,
so instead of justice in the shadows, now it's justice in the court.
This is a good death.
So yeah. All right. Well, I'm down either way. Renegotiate or justice from the shadows.
Dude, let's just.
Yeah,
do the stage.
I'll volunteer to be under the stage.
I'm an understager too.
I'll stay in the crowd because I'm real big. I feel like
Crowd control.
the three of us are kind of large under a small stage.
It's real low now that
Yeah.
it's so tall.
Yeah.
And I'll keep my horse out as well. So like another set of eyes that I can communicate with.
Oh,
keep
okay.
an eye on things.
So if you guys go under, he can Albus stay near the front, so he can telepathically hit you, and then if we're behind him, we have more view of the crowd, and he can also telepathically talk to us
Makes
as long
sense.
as we're within the range. So we
Yeah.
kind of get
And I can
Okay.
actually
a view of
cast
the whole crowd.
silent image. The range on that's about 60 feet, so I can still cloak you guys from out front.
I think
So we've had this whole discussion right in front of the stage.
yeah. Pretty much.
Right here, right?
Right now,
this is
yeah.
where we kill the guy.
Right now, yeah, most of the townspeople are like a little bit of a distance off. So yeah.
most of them.
Except for the ones that aren't.
There's some
There's a couple of stragglers that are like,
So Stony Hill's like,
my one big concern here is that gnomes don't weigh a lot. So I don't know how much we're gonna have to score the stage, and if someone else accidentally
what we
steps
can
on it.
do-
Oh no, you're definitely
what
gonna.
we can do, we can score it, and then we can like put some handles in there, so we can just like pull.
because
Okay.
we have the
It's
link
too
to
heavy.
say now.
Yeah, we can put
Yeah.
like some other pieces of wood to
screw
like
some
hold it
shit
back
in
up,
there.
and then like just turn them and.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So Stony
there's a
Co's
lot
like,
of
well,
carpentry
then
that we're
wait,
gonna
but
be
how are we
attempting
gonna?
on this.
Yeah, how are we gonna like surreptitiously, bolt in handles? And
Also,
stuff?
what's this
Like,
thing made out of? I assume just wood.
It's wood. Yeah.
Okay.
All we need is wood and nails.
Yeah.
And to work all
Um,
night and not get a good night's
It's
sleep.
not even that much. It's like you could get like those wooden blocks that you just have to turn, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I
Like
know what you're talking about.
you put like this under there, and then like this, it's fine, but then you turn it, and then it falls. You know
Oh, okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like that's like nothing. Scrap wood, I'm sure.
Well, but it's gonna make some noise. I mean, we don't want to. He looks around and is like, well,
Do it in the middle of the night.
Okay.
You can see in low light, right?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
got dark vision.
Sorry, you got to do it then.
I'm fine. I'm totally down.
Ryan.
Actually, so he says, well, wait a minute. Hey, Cork, you can mess with wood.
Wait,
And
what?
Cork is
What?
like, wood? Me? What? And he's like, yeah, you don't remember? You're a druid.
He's a rogue.
You're a druid, Cork.
So it was so.
So yeah, he's like, well, well, I guess
Druid.
Cork hasn't developed those abilities yet. But at one point he will, most likely.
Wow, thanks, Cork. You were
really,
almost
really
useful.
helpful.
Almost helped us there.
Really handy.
Cork crosses his arms and he steps away.
Oh,
Maybe he's going
That's not
to
Cork. Or that's more of a comment on fucking
maybe
Smoking Sam.
Maybe he's going to learn how to be a carpenter.
oh yeah.
That's where he walked off to, and he's going to come back and be
Gonna
like, "Yeah, I can
sing to
do
some
it."
wood.
Yeah.
He'll figure it
Yeah.
out, and it'll be good. All right. So our
Great.
plan, as it stands, just so I'm clear, is we're going to work through the night.
Through the night. It's gonna take 15
I mean, what they're
minutes.
describing sounds like 20 minutes of work.
Yeah. Okay. Another
I
question.
mean, fuck the stage up from the bottom. Put
If-
some fucking handles.
If
under.
we're under the stage, like laying down there, can we see through the wooden slats onto the stage?
No.
No.
Yeah.
We can cut slats.
All right, now they're getting,
No, we're getting too
they're
complicated.
getting away with it.
Scope creep.
Yeah.
I feel like you've turned the
Like a
stage
feature
into like
creep.
this Scooby Doo
If
thing where
we-
there's like
what
a
if-
slot with two eyes. Or
What
like-
if we built a small living space under the stage with a reading room?
No, let's stick to the simple original idea here.
Yeah.
No extra slits for visibility or anything.
So you're just gonna try and
Uh,
drop them in.
Telepathic eyes in the
Yeah,
street.
telepathic eyes, tell us when.
Sure.
We'll do it.
We
That's the best plan ever.
We got the muscle in the crowd. We have the vision. It's got everything going on. It's fine. And if push comes to shove, the scoring doesn't work, the stage doesn't drop. It's wood. Just set it on fire.
I can do that. I can do that. I can do that.
You know?
you got really excited about that.
Like,
Got that.
Oh wait a minute! But do we need his blood?
it's just
I mean,
dead, right? That's all
Yeah, we need
to
to spill his blood and and then make sure it's just usually the way that the incantations or the ritual works is you just have to be within about 50 feet of the portal.
Oh, we're easy.
So just out of curiosity, that whole like blood pact thing that's between the city and the demon realm, right?
Devil.
Devil. Sorry. Is that who on the human side upholds the pact?
In theory, the citizens of Ribcage.
Okay, it's all
Any
the citizens, right?
humans,
It's not like tied
dwarves,
to the,
whatever
okay.
races live here.
It's not tied to like the mayor. We're not going to undo the pact by killing this guy.
Oh, well, not the mayor, but so there was a great hero once named Cassius the Disciplined, and he was the first mayor of Ribcage, and he negotiated the pact with Lord Asmodeus. To do that, the blood that he had to spill was his firstborn daughter. So her soul resides at the lowest level of hell. So if we break the pact, if the pact was broken, then her soul would probably be tormented. Right now, she's the consort of Lord Asmodeus. The soul is, anyway. Body's long since,
I'm just making sure we're not going to accidentally break it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, good. No one's thought of that.
Yeah. Well, we're about to disrupt the portal, but it shouldn't have any lasting impact. And as long as the citizens don't build the wall, then we'll be good.
And the
Okay.
pact would definitely be broken if they built the wall.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
gonna
that would
have
be
to.
Sure,
something
it wasn't
very
like, it
permanent.
wasn't like a thing that's passed down with the office. Like you're now the mayor,
Yeah.
you're the keeper of the blood pact or anything.
as long as no other mayor then takes power and tries to build the wall again.
That'd probably happen. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, we,
No,
we can't
fix every problem.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, we'll deal with what we can right now.
Let's
There
just
you go.
hope not every mayor has
Triage.
$25 billion to spend.
It's
Yeah. Or convinces the fiends to pay for it. So yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's
no.
get
I
to
think, I
work.
think we'll be okay.
we need a montage.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna probably head back to Maggie's, wait till dark, and then you and I, Bojingles and I, come
Yeah.
back
We got this.
and we get started.
Do I have
You're just
this-
gonna knock it all out and just stay under there.
I'm going to assume.
Okay.
Simple plan under cover of darkness.
Yeah.
Simple.
I wonder what
plan
time
under
we should
cover of
come back.
Too shorty.
What time
What
is the
could go
ribbon
wrong?
cutting?
I believe it's going to be around 9 o'clock.
So who's
So,
Yeah.
who's going under the stage? Just you two?
Bojingles and me.
So what are we doing with our other 19 party members? Just throwing them
There's
in
only
the crowd?
7 others.
Yeah.
We should be as close to the front as we can be because we're gonna have to sprint past the stage to get to the gate.
Yeah.
What location
Talk
in
about
Jackalheart are we all
Yes.
thinking about? We need
I
to
said
coordinate
I'm thinking
Outside the
I'm
green.
thinking yeah,
Docks.
outside the
Casino.
No, we should
Uh,
not go to the casino.
Tavern.
No.
The,
We
bu-
should-
the tavern.
The Green Wizard.
Yeah.
right?
Green
Green
Oh,
Alchemist.
Green
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Like,
Has
that's
Sam been there?
it's a very
haunted house.
clear.
Yeah, but it was a long time ago. I don't really
but-
remember.
Damn it.
Everything's a long time ago for him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as long as he can try to think of it.
I feel like
Just
that's
say
an
the word
easy
Jackal
focal
Heart, it'll be
point,
fun.
right? The
No,
Green
Yeah,
Alchemist.
it'll really be up to you guys to focus and
we got
So Green
this.
Green
He's
Alchemist.
gonna go. Yeah.
Where
Green Alchemist.
specifically?
Front outside.
Where
Yes.
we encountered the dragon.
Where
Where
the
we
dragon.
encountered the dragon.
Yeah,
base of the
we
stairs.
laid its corpse out there, and we're like, hey,
We
you want
dropped
this?
the dragon.
Here
'cause
you
we don't,
go.
Yeah.
we don't freak him
You were
out.
there. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Also, just a thought though, didn't we abandon all those people in the cultist house?
No, we gave them instructions on how to leave. Remember, we left the keys with them, and we told them
Yeah. Weren't there gargoyles outside?
There were.
we were going to deal with them.
Should we
kinda-
go back to the house?
Well, it's pretty close to the Green
We don't know
Alchemist.
when in time we are, though.
Well, we control that, don't we?
I don't know. When we
He
go
told
through
us
the
to
portal,
think
do
of
we
a
have to think of a
place.
time as well?
I was hoping this wouldn't come up in the conversation, says Stony Kill. So now that you've talked about the time, yeah, that's gonna now be thrown into uncertainty. So we're gonna have to think about that. So I didn't tell you everything initially because I
Here
didn't
we
want to.
go.
Well, I didn't want to distress you guys, but what happened is that after you, so from what I could tell in my time vision is that you guys after you
Shut up.
left. Your
What do you mean
friends,
after we
including after you left the chateau,
Okay.
your friends, including Cor and Sodi, the Gold Dragonborn, they were murdered by the remaining cultists and the gargoyles when they tried to escape. And yeah, I've been actually so.
So we just need to show up 5 minutes before.
Also,
that.
you have time vision?
Can we see ourselves?
I can sometimes
will
see
it destroy the
in-
multiverse if we see ourselves?
No, it'll just be weird. But
I'm okay with
yeah, it doesn't work that way. But so yeah, so Corn and I fell in love, and
Huh?
Who?
yeah, in a different time we fell in love, and then after we changed events, her life reset also, but we remain connected, and I can sometimes see into her future on this alternate timeline. It's not my future, but it's her future. But then it abruptly ended, and I realized what happened. So I've been traveling through the Outlands, trying to get to a point where I knew I could meet you guys again, and this place was it. So here I am, and I was hoping we could go through the portal. If you guys didn't talk about time, it wouldn't have been a factor, but now you've talked about it, so it matters. So we're gonna have to focus on the same point in Jackalheart, but the time that you want to go to.
Huh.
So when do we want to go?
So why don't
Well,
we?
preferably
why,
before they get killed.
why don't
Yeah,
we
before.
go to back to the cells where they were right after we go upstairs and leave them there? So we'll
Okay.
in the old
Uh,
timeline go upstairs
fighting,
while we're
yeah.
appearing, so we won't run into ourselves. We're letting them out. We could take them out with the gargoyles. Meanwhile, we're upstairs. And,
Yes.
times a circle. Then we can head back up or do whatever we need to do over there.
That's good.
Yeah, let's do that.
So if we all think of like right after we put them in the cage, we walk in, we let them back out.
Think about when we killed the wraith upstairs. When we killed the wraith is the time, but the place is the cells downstairs.
Yeah.
That way we have a very definitive moment.
I feel like we're wasting a time machine here. Why don't we just go back and say, like, warn everybody about the fact that all the ships will get blown up before we land on this place?
Yeah, but it's just I don't want to do it all again. You know, I've lived that
You don't
life.
want to go through the cave. You don't want
the
the
cave, we
mushroom
were in the
people
cave
and
for
the.
so long.
Well, the only problem with that is that Corin will still get kidnapped by the cultists and sacrificed.
We'll have all the time in the world to fix it. Never mind. Okay. So Wraith.
Yes. Wraith is the
That's a
time.
suggestion.
Cages are the place.
Okay.
Outside. the
This is
cages.
that really fucked me up.
Well, that doesn't matter. That's
we're not
still
going to fight it again. Who cares?
Okay.
Yeah.
We definitely don't want to go back and warn ourselves because then you get a paradox.
No. And plus, we all made it. We're alive. We don't
Yeah.
need to warn ourselves. We're
Yeah.
good. We need
Yeah.
to save the people that were murdered.
Easy. We got a plan.
Okay.
We're smart.
Cages. Wraith time.
Okay, let's do it. I like it.
Diagon Alley.
So I guess we should just wait until it gets dark and then come back out here for you guys to do your thing with the stage.
Yeah, let's go back to Maggie's and then Bojing's on.
Okay.
Go back out.
Um,
Splitting the party up.
plan.
Always great.
As you, okay, agreed. All right. As you start walking away, you see a human male, well, 3 human males actually, approaching the stage area. And one of them is like, okay, let's make sure we set up over here.
gonna
I
undo
think this will be good. And we'll have a few more hours left. So go ahead and fetch the apprentices. Yeah, and they start making a beeline for the stage.
Excuse me, gentlemen. What are you about today?
Oh, hello. What are we about today? Well, we're just getting ready for this momentous groundbreaking occasion tomorrow.
Ah, truly momentous. What do you guys got left to do? Like, man, it's almost quitting time, right?
We're just going to set up some scaffolding and cranes to assist with the blood sacrifices that will be needed.
Blood sacrifices, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. It doesn't sound like that's going to get in our way at all, right? Telepathically.
No.
I think we'll be good.
Yeah.
All right, have a good
They're
day,
not,
gentlemen.
They're not going to work through the night, right? You know, they're gonna leave. at
Yeah,
some
well, wow, that sounds like a lot of work.
Certainly keep watch.
You, how late you guys working tonight?
Probably be burning the midnight oil. We got to set up the
Girls
cranes, and they want some of the new convicts to be hung off of the ribs up there. The 2 up there right now are pretty near death at this point.
You guys get like time and a half, time and a quarter after a certain time, or
Oh yes,
Yeah,
time
nice.
overtime.
yeah.
It's good. But our work also gives us a lot of satisfaction in of itself too.
Yeah, hanging convicts.
Mhm.
Man, it's
It
real
is
blue
tricky.
collar.
You have
Yeah.
to make sure and hang them, but make sure that they're not mortally injured on the way up, so that they suffer long enough to live through
a
the.
lot.
Telepathically, I'll say this is probably good. They'll be making noise so that our noise
You
and
don't
what we're
think they're
doing
going to notice?
will be
though?
distracted. No, we'll be fine.
We're stealthy.
point. Plus, they're way up there. We're gonna be down here.
We're good.
How are they dressed?
They're wearing like thick leather aprons, and they have belts with tools attached to them.
I think we're good.
All right. You guys. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the tomorrow.
Groundbreaking.
It's gonna be so
Ceremony.
great. Yeah.
It is.
I hear it's going to
yeah.
be quite a show.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I hope so. The fiends like some bloodletting and.
Who doesn't?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be blood for sure.
There will
Awesome.
be blood.
Yeah. And milkshakes.
And things will finally start to look up for this town.
Yeah.
Finally.
And then they continue on. They start to have a little discussion amongst themselves. All right. Okay, so Orma, go ahead and roll your dice. That's what are you?
Hey,
Oh God.
I just wanted you to know, and you, that not all ingredients are created equal. Fresh, high-quality ingredients make a real difference, so it's important to know where your food comes from. For less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals.
Rolling for.
Choose from a variety of new recipes each week, or let Blue Apron's culinary team surprise you. Recipes are not repeated within a year, so you'll never get bored. Blue Apron's freshness guarantee promises that every ingredient in your delivery arrives ready to cook, or they'll make it right.
It's actually rolling pretty good. Not that one. Though.
No, yeah.
Customize your recipes each week based on your preferences.
Me a little bit.
It was
Blue
cocked.
Apron has several delivery options, so you can choose what fits your needs. And there's no weekly commitment, so you only get deliveries when you want them. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/halfwits. You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/halfwits. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Not bad.
10.
So what did Orma drink to do that?
Who knows? You should keep drinking it because those dice roll were not bad.
Not good.
He got the one.
Well, you
No,
did get the,
people-
but the other ones were not bad.
Hell of a
Really?
hell of
That's-
a-
that's
Ad
not
Goblin
good.
Jr.
That's
or
not
not a
good.
bad
That's not
NPC
good.
actually.
Yeah.
That one's good.
Okay, so you guys
got
head
this.
back to
How far
Maggie's.
away is Maggie's from the stage?
From here it's probably about like a quarter of a mile.
Okay, not bad.
so.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it's like one salamander battle away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get back to Maggie's and you go up to your suite, I guess.
Beeline for the bar.
Oh, you make a beeline for the bar? All right.
Hey,
Where Akshay is.
Akshay.
Yeah.
Still there.
Hey, it's me, Akshay.
Let's go bowling, cousin.
One more gold coin. Here, keep it up, friend.
Okay. All right. Hey,
donated
you're
gold
all
coins.
right. What's your name again?
I'm Orma, if you can remember it.
Orma. You're a half orc. Your skin is green.
What are we?
What's up?
What do we do with Akshay?
I mean, I was just gonna leave him here.
Shit, nothing, right?
He's not. Do you want to take him with us?
Oh, do we want to take him through the portal with us?
He's from Jackalheart.
Akshay,
Does he get
Yeah.
what do you
there,
think?
though?
You like it here? Or you wanna go home?
I like wherever there's strong drink and these wenches.
You're
good.
He's good.
Those
He's
wenches
good.
are
He's totally good. Yeah,
He's all right.
Yeah, you know
He
what?
he totally absolved us.
Fine.
Yeah.
He's happy. He's happy here. You know, I'm gonna rip him from the comfort of this
Yeah.
this tavern.
I mean, let's be honest. Jackalheart was not treating him well.
No, it wasn't great either.
He was a
might-
street
you might
urchin that
want
was
to
about to
stay
get
here.
sacrificed.
I mean,
As you
you
like.
were working
Here.
on it, but Jackalheart's a shithole. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
We still gotta, clean that place up.
All right. So
He's got a new life.
you order a
Good
drink
for you.
and a drink
Bottoms
comes
up.
out. Yeah. And you pass out.
Awesome.
How is it I still get surprised by that every time?
Well, no one followed him into the bar, I guess. Or, yeah, he went to go get a drink. No one
I
stopped
thought
him.
we were all talking to Akshay.
Oh, that's right. You were. Yeah.
No,
okay,
I know.
you guys are there.
Orman
But
does
you're
whatever.
just good at like.
Lachey was at the end of the bar.
Yeah.
She,
To be clear, you're gonna be here for like forever.
I am.
Why did you say that to him?
What?
No, he's.
I'm
you
here
you gotta
forever?
Be clear, yeah.
We're leaving.
The ale's here forever too, right?
I mean, it
Until the money runs out.
goes as long as the money does.
Oh, hey, by the way, can I borrow some gold? Hey, come on. It's your friend
I
Akshay.
love what he just
I
said.
was waiting for the catchphrase.
Fuck, what do we do with him?
Did you already drink? How much did you drink? 2 gold worth already today?
I drank. I drank a lot. How much? Bartender, how much? And the bartender's like,
What?
That's a
Wow.
lot. That's a lot.
We
2
9
gold.
people drank for 1 gold.
well, he also has some floozies around him too.
Oh, you got
I
some.
pay him
you know.
floozies. All right.
Damn. If we give him a
Classic Akshay.
we give him a 2 gold a day budget.
Here's all our gold. That should last you the next couple of weeks.
He's gonna fuck this up if we take him with us.
All
He's
right.
absolute. We're already gonna fuck it up. He's gonna make it worse. He'll be like,
Akshay.
"I'm Akshay. They scored the floor."
Do you have any skills or talents that might earn you an income if we were to say,
What was your occupation in Jackal?
yeah,
He says, well, why are we talking about this? Hey, hey, there's some beautiful women over there.
all right, he's good. I
That's-
mean, my
Yeah, it seems like just let him be, right?
What else can you do for the guy? He's
fine. He's not stuck
he's
here forever,
happier
dude.
here.
Like he can. There's magic. He can
Sure.
find his way out somehow if he wanted to.
Great.
You know,
Maybe.
we're leaving. How you know?
How hard is it? You just
It's
gotta
not like he's here forever.
Like assassinate a mayor or something.
We gotta leave him money.
I mean, we can leave him some money. I'm fine with that. But we will never leave him enough money.
No,
He's
he-
proven
we-
that.
we-
If we leave him 5 gold, he's just gonna fucking blow it all on drinks and floozies.
That's not blowing the money.
I mean,
That's using the money.
What,
It says
your
Orma.
life's over afterwards.
Look who woke up.
that's what I'm trying to find out. These guys' skills. Maybe we can hook him up with a job or
Right.
something.
But
on the
like,
way out.
but he probably lived this low life in Jackalheart. Who cares? Having no job.
Okay, how much money can we leave him?
You know
How
what I
much-
mean?
What is appropriate?
I'll throw in 10 gold.
Wow.
Damn. Well, how much do you have?
116.
Who's
Plus
got like
a
all
lot
the
more.
gold?
I've got a
I have a
lot.
I have
lot of
a-
Someone was in like the 500.
I need to lighten the
I have a
little
bunch
bit.
of gems. I have like
that must be it.
about 1,000 gold in gems.
That must be it. 'Cause
How much
Oh.
are we thinking of leaving?
I can leave him like some of this shit I have, like gems and art objects and stuff.
I'm just like setting this guy up.
Why are we setting him up?
It's just like, hey, here you go. Like, how many pathetic degenerates have we met so far in this adventure? Tons.
Yeah, but this is Akshay.
This is Akshay. It's like Akshay needs our money. Like we have snubbed so many people across this quest. Like fuck this guy, leave. I just cut a guy's head off that we didn't know in any way. Like this is Akshay. The fuck cares?
Maybe we're
Give him everything.
maybe we're evolving as a group.
This is smart.
Could
Like,
be
You're
this,
becoming
you're
more generous.
evolving
this goes
beyond me.
back to an earlier conversation you had a couple episodes ago, where if we leave him art objects, then it's on him to try to get as much money as he can.
Did I have this conversation?
Well,
Yeah,
we
you-
were
I
have
going
no
to
memory of that.
open our emporium
no
or
memory of
whatever.
that.
Art is not worth the gold piece amount. It's worth
Right.
what the person.
Oh, right.
It's willing to pay for
That's
to
true.
work
So
for
if
it.
he can get into the right market,
Right. So if we leave him, we leave him some money, but we leave him art, and potentially he can start a business that way.
do I have any?
You know he won't.
No.
Here's this. Here, have this painting.
Well, we're giving him the opportunity.
Okay.
All right. Sure.
Let's see.
I think he's very funny, right?
So yeah, I'll leave art
I'll leave it
objects.
to you, but I think
I don't have
That's
any
my
art
recommendation.
objects, but I will give him some gold.
You do have art objects.
I
you
don't-
do. You do.
Where?
Yeah, I don't think I.
That's what
do.
started that whole conversation.
You got art objects.
Where the hell
When
am
Then
I
you
put
wrote.
it?
You said you're gonna write down the value, but that you did it under protest.
Yeah, you found it after you guys. You,
There was a lot of drinking that
Yeah, I was kind of like, wait, was that this Orma or a different Orma? Who can even say? Oh, it's maybe on the
Or
back.
Orma may have been drunk, but it was Griffin who was drunk.
I did
at
write
the
down
time.
Gem Mogar is special, never sell.
yeah, I remember that. Luckily, we have an entire post show that's 45 minutes long. That
5 arts.
says
I gotcha.
what you got. Yeah.
Five arts.
5
We got 5 arts.
Oh, it said 1250 art value contingent upon sales, collaboration.
She wrote
and
it in
environment.
parentheses.
Albus. Why I have to write this stuff down?
We were going to have a gallery. We were going to start a gallery, and I was going to be the showman.
You would be great at it.
I was going to hawk our wares.
Jesus.
Oh, you seem so disappointed.
I mean,
Like,
it's okay. We can get more art objects.
So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna give him an art object,
okay.
and I'll
Think-
give him 10 gold.
Think of how bizarre this is.
Okay.
The guy is like,
Four.
you got any more gold? It's like, no, but here's this paint.
Yeah,
Take
that's what I'm
this.
saying.
He's
We're gonna set
pretty
you
drunk
up.
right
and he's just
now.
So
sitting there at the
the art
bar
objects,
like
we
this.
anticipate it being 1250 per art object.
No, I think it was total for all of
It
them.
was total
Yeah.
problem.
Oh shit! So 250. Okay, I'll give him 1 art object and 10 gold
Okay.
to get him through.
But tell him it's worth more.
Uh,
He's definitely going to like vomit on it before.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, he's very drunk right now. So
I would not.
He's Akshay.
like,
We put it in the room.
What is-
okay.
Well, right there. What
We're not
in the
gonna leave the
room?
room,
Is he gonna
are
live
we?
here
Finland,
forever?
what is
He's
it
got nowhere to live.
Really got down.
He's in a hotel.
Then he can
I'm telling you,
barter
let's-
the art for it.
let's see if
That's
we can-
on him.
But everything's on him. It's
Why
all
are
on
we
him
spending this
before
much
we
time
even
on
give him
Akshay?
shit.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
+1
It's
to
all
charisma,
on
+1 to
him.
Constitution.
It's Akshay.
Can we set an escrow account?
All right, here's,
Exactly.
Here's,
It's
I'm
like,
gonna keep
come
the art.
on.
I'm gonna keep the art because I value it, and I'm worried he will.
Okay. Here's what
I'm gonna give him 25 gold.
Fuck it.
How much?
We
Okay,
have to go to
25
the
gold.
bank and open an investment
Fuck it.
account for
Let's.
Akshay.
All right. Here's what you really want to do this. All right. You really want to do this? We're gonna fucking fix Akshay right now. All right. It's time for an intervention. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna give him some bimbo, but you won't have an intervention.
No, we're gonna fucking intervene Akshay.
I just help his constitution.
You can't.
Get him.
He's just being Akshay. Hey.
Hey!
Albus, it's all he's got.
Bo,
You can't take away the thing everybody loves about Ox.
Bojangles, you and I are going to talk him out of it right now so that he can subsist on his money.
God.
I put 10 gold in his pocket, and I give him a big double thumbs up.
I'm gonna put 25 gold in his pocket,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give him a dose of bimba.
Now you're going to hook on something
Fucking
else.
drugging
I'm
him.
not gonna get him hooked.
Okay.
Just one bimba's not gonna get anyone.
He's
Statistically,
just like an
Can we
addict.
have,
fine.
as we leave, can we have like a little memorial play at the end of this episode in remembrance of Akshay,
Can-
who we
can-
fucking doomed to addiction and death?
So,
I'm gonna leave him all of my art objects.
God,
he's
he's
got
not your
extra-
son. It's like all my
How are we gonna
worldly
start the gallery
possessions I
with-
leave to
I
Akshay.
like him so much. I'm also gonna leave him my blue topaz ring. No, I'm not keeping the blue topaz ring actually.
Okay, you're
All
just
right,
giving him
don't-
all of your
don't
art.
be
My art, and I'm gonna give him 100
what?
gold.
100.
I'm going to leave him.
You really struck a chord.
Okay.
I'm leaving him nothing material. I'm going to leave him with a little advice.
I'm sure not giving him shit. He was giving him 100 gold.
2 gems
I'm
worth
going to
10 gold
be
each.
as persuasive as I know how to be to try and cut through the haze of alcohol
Oh
and
my
bimba.
God.
The
Ox
bimba's
is up
gonna
to
make him
155
well,
gold.
not sharper, but
I
more
got more money than
charismatic.
the party.
Charisma's working for him, okay?
Okay,
I get it.
Charisma's what he's got.
But gives him advice.
I'm going to say,
Okay.
Akshay, please, we're leaving you with just a real random assortment of junk.
The stuff we don't want to be bothered to
But
sell.
when we're gone, that's all you're going to have to live off of, okay? Please try your best to turn your life around a little.
Guy hit
You know, keep that Akshay flair,
he hit the fucking jackpot.
but
with
temper
us.
it a little bit, okay? Please, buddy. Can you do that for us?
I can do anything.
He's doing fine. Look at him. He's already scored so well.
Oh my god.
When did you become like the life police anyway? Like, when was clean living a thing you cared about?
I just, look, I said we should walk away from the situation, but if we're going to fucking do it, let's do it right, all right?
I mean, I get his
He's
point.
not going to make any money after this.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah. I
So
understand
make a
his
persuasion
argument
roll.
of teaching him in lieu of payment. But now that we've already given him everything, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Take your fucking riches and retire to
I
your
didn't do it.
mansion,
Yeah.
Akshay. Okay? Whatever you
that's a
want.
9. I would,
Nine
who-
total?
Can't get
you
through to
can't-
some people.
Yeah, after my
Oh,
bonus
man.
and everything, you can't change Akshay.
He's got, the way I look at it, he's got enough money and stuff to where he will come around, sober up, get drunk, sober up, get drunk several times, and eventually he'll realize this is a finite resource.
He won't.
He has to. And then
He has to.
do something about it. Because then he's have to worry, where's my drinks going to come from? Where my wedges going to come from?
He's just gonna go back to doing what he always did and beg people for money and look for other suckers like us.
It works. It works for us.
It works because of you people. That's why it works. You're feeding his
It hasn't. It
addiction.
works on most
He's
people.
fucking awesome.
How old is he? How old is he?
He's old. I didn't write anything.
He's old as
Let's
shit, so he
let's
clearly
say
hasn't
60.
learned his lesson. He's
So-
been
He's still
60.
gonna learn a
doesn't work
lesson.
because of us. He's worked it for 60 years.
Yeah.
Dude, this is
We
Akshay
can't take
working his
responsibility.
When we found him, he was about to be sacrificed.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't working.
So everything's better now. Everything's better than that.
So we should give him nothing and say, you're welcome. Everything's better. Not, you're welcome. Here's all our money.
If he wasn't A, we wouldn't give him anything. But he is A, so now he gets all the stuff.
You don't have to give
I
him
don't care
anything.
anymore.
I'm not giving him
I don't
anything.
care anymore. I tried to give him advice, just right off. And
Yeah.
He can do anything. He's
was-
right.
He didn't really seem to be paying
Ryan, it was
attention to you
bouncing
when
off.
you're talking
okay?
to him.
Nothing's getting
He
through.
got us to rescue him.
The only thing that goes in is alcohol and bimba, apparently.
maybe he won't
Oh yes,
try
you
it.
give
Maybe
him
he'll
your
sell it.
bimba.
I do.
Okay.
One bimba. Still got one for the
Okay.
road.
She had one Lucy bimba in her ear. Handed to him.
And then Bojangles, did you give him
I
something?
gave him 10 gold
Okay.
I give him 25 because I have to
and
outstage you.
a fucking big thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
2. It was 2.
Two.
You were very clear on that.
You don't have to write that. Oh, okay.
No, yeah, no, this is he's okay. So
He's got to write
So,
down his
but how are we
work.
gonna
all
open
of
a
your
gallery
art
with only 5
objects,
people?
100
Sorry.
gold
We don't have-
pieces.
sorry.
I also gave
I
him
only
2
have
gems worth
4.
10 gold.
No, I didn't. I
Oh,
just
there were
said
10
it.
gold.
I need to get back.
Okay.
I gave him more
He
gold.
rescinded the art.
25
That's,
gold.
well, you know, I'm sure we'll find some
25
more
gold, so
things.
145.
Kill
We
another-
should start a little gallery or a little.
Then the
gift shop.
10 from you, so
We really need to
155
figure- well, we
gold
gotta get rid of the
pieces.
shape.
plus the art.
And then
Change your
plus-
problem
and
in Shacklehart, but then that's a great
yeah.
opportunity.
So- and then,
you know,
yeah.
anytime
By
there's
the
a
way,
change of the guard, there's a new tastes are coming into the city.
Right?
You can
I
really-
mean, that's.
I mean, that's good. Yeah, that's
I'm-
like more money than he's probably ever seen in his life in one place.
yeah, he
so.
definitely.
And he's
won't do
definitely going to use that
immediately.
responsibly.
Yeah.
Here's a 60-year-old.
No,
He's
it
fucking
doesn't matter. If he
stupid.
wants, if he wants to, if he
to,
wants to surround himself with wenches and just drink all day, fuck it. That's his choice. He can be as happy as he wants.
That's his money.
I'm so excited for Akshay.
I mean, it wasn't until about 10 seconds ago, but sure.
I just feel like we need a way to tune in with him occasionally.
we'll never know.
Oh, I have a
He's-
feeling we'll run into
He's
Akshay
gonna
in some.
die 20 minutes after we leave this place.
Somebody robs him.
Yeah, someone's
Stab
gonna
him,
just
rob
stab him and
Like,
take
what
all
is
his
this guy doing with all this
Look
money?
older, giving that drunk guy.
Yeah, so this is are you actually just giving this to him right now in the bar? Cause
No, I said we're gonna leave it in the room.
you're gonna leave it in the room. Okay. So you're just like talking amongst yourselves about what you're gonna do.
having a little
You
talk
actually
shit.
gave him a little talk, but he's
That was
ignored
it.
you.
Yeah. I just-
Yeah. Okay.
I feel
All right.
better. I feel better about that.
He's just lucky I don't start stealing all the things that people are giving him.
Yeah.
Fucking steal from Akshay.
Well,
Hey,
Father Dory's like, I don't know about this.
I tried my
I'm
best,
with
Father
you,
Dory.
FD.
Father Dory's just annoyed because it's more than he's ever been paid.
Father Dory's
No,
not
he's
about the
like,
money.
He needs moral guidance.
And-
But-
Money doesn't solve everything. FD knows.
Right. Yes. Money does not solve everything.
He needs a program.
Make him
or
happy on the way.
something.
Yeah.
He needs prayer.
yeah,
and
but
the
those
guidance
things
of
cost
Muhammad.
money.
Yeah.
So now he's got the money to do that if that's what he chooses. You can't make somebody hit rock bottom. They have to hit rock bottom themselves, and they have to make the choice themselves, or it doesn't work.
I don't think Akshay has a rock bottom.
Then that's his special
I think he's
talent.
the man
and let him
with
do
no
it.
bottom.
Look, the guy Akshay seems to be doing just fucking fine for himself.
He's doing great now.
He was fucking tied up to be sacrificed. He's still going, hey.
It's that Akshay spirit, man. You can't extinguish it. You can't get rid of it.
Yeah, you look over and he's like motorboating.
Jesus Christ. Is he saying A while he's doing it?
So, you know what? I'm sorry I tried to change him. I hope someday I can be a quarter as happy as Akshay is right now.
We all do.
All right. So, well, Stony Kill Sam says, maybe then if you guys are going to leave all this wealth for him, we should talk to Maggie and just make sure no one steals it from him or something. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't really look like he could defend himself pretty
Sure.
well, so.
That's a great
So
idea.
we're probably really setting him up for failure.
Who, Akshay?
I think we might be a little
No,
bit.
he's fine.
Okay.
No, all we're doing is just building the cliff up a little bit more before he falls off of it.
Hey, you need some bullets for that gun? Here you go.
Okay. Well, and actually Maggie's like kind of walking by, chatting up the clientele, and sees you guys like, hey, how's it going?
Oh, great. My friends have a little charity project. Have you met Akshay?
I met him last night briefly, but yeah, he seems to be enjoying himself there.
We're going to set him up with an obscene amount of money. And just, we'll probably be heading out of your town pretty soon. So,
Oh,
any way you could maybe watch out for him?
sure. I guess what you want to like prepay a room for him in advance, and
Yeah, how do you feel about being kind of like a, well, if you can get him to work, that'd be great. But you feel like, can you kind of manage things for him? He's an older dude.
Yeah.
He's seen some shit. Boy, has he seen some things. Like the stories he could tell if only he could communicate outside of going, hey. You think maybe you just look out for him, kind of manage his money for him?
sure, I could do that. Yeah.
You're a great person.
Maggie just became a rich woman.
Yeah. Actually,
I wouldn't be where I am if I hadn't had a hand up. So, might as well
Hey,
spread a little bit of the generosity.
thanks.
So, yeah.
They'll be happy to hear that.
Sure. I will warn you, I have seen many a dissolute in my time. So, I mean, if he's going to drink himself to death, I won't really be able to stop him.
Yep,
But-
don't care.
Okay. All right. But I'll make sure no one steals any of the money that you leave him or anything like
That's
that.
all I ask.
All right. So, are you checking out today, or will you be staying another night?
Ooh, yeah. Well, let's book it for a couple more nights. Go ahead.
Okay.
And, pay out on that.
All right.
Are we settled up on this?
Oh yeah. What's our damage after Captain
Well, just
performing?
really just the room. It's 4 gold pieces a night for that suite. So if you're gonna pay up for 2 more nights, so 8 gold pieces.
Sure.
I'll throw in the 8. I haven't paid for anything in a while.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
all right,
you.
Well, yeah, no problem. So, Bo Jingles, will you be gracing us with another fabulous performance tonight?
Unfortunately, this evening my talents take me elsewhere,
Ah, understood.
so I will be unable to perform. But tomorrow,
Tomorrow. All right, that sounds
It's
good.
always tomorrow.
is always tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to do another midday show tomorrow, I'm more than happy to. Word has gotten around that you're in town, so people are excited.
Yay!
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening, gents
Oh, for sure.
and ladies.
Yeah.
All right. And she walks away.
Actually, we'll walk after her real quick and just
Okay.
aside from everyone else. Maggie, I just need your opinion. You seem like a really connected person. You really know what's going on in the city. Something bad were to happen, like to the mayor, would that be a problem? Like, is he a good guy?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't wish for any harm to. I wouldn't cause any harm to him, but I can't say I respect the fella.
That's very neutral of you. I like where you're sitting on that.
Well, I just think that he's leading this town in a really bad direction.
Hey,
And in full disclosure, I mean, he is one of my competitors. He's muscled me out of several lucrative business deals in the past. So, I mean, there's that too. Can't say we're like friends or anything.
would you say he's kind of a dick?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool.
Yes.
That's all I need to know. All right.
That warrants murder.
Justice.
It's like I think the justice. out of it is like being an
So,
asshole
should I
to
be
him, right?
prepared for something happening tomorrow?
I mean, I can't imagine what. It's the groundbreaking, right? I'm just a little concerned because, that seems like that might violate some. The people around town are saying that might violate some kind of pact.
Yeah, there is the whole legend about the blood oath and that the wall will violate the pact and cause the truce to end. Yeah.
That seems like a big deal, huh?
Well, yeah, that's why some people, including myself, have a contingency plan in case anything goes awry and this place starts to slide into the first level of hell. Yeah.
Well, really, what would that be?
That would be me portaling my ass out of here.
So you can portal. You know a mage?
No, but I have an artifact that I found in my adventuring days.
Is it like a one-time use thing, or?
Yeah.
That's a shame. Okay. Yeah, we're really trying to hitch a ride out of town, so.
Oh. Well, yeah. Sorry, can't help you there. I gotta protect what's mine. So.
Hey, that's fair. I appreciate you looking out for Akshay.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, all right. Kind of reminds me of my dad, actually. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on him.
All right, thanks.
No problem. All right. Well, enjoy yourselves, and if you're up for it, some of our best girls are available tonight. So, just FYI, I'll give you a 10%
I'll spread
discount also.
I'll spread the word around.
All right.
All right. Hey guys, she's got a portal thing. We can get the fuck out of here without having to kill the gnome thing.
Yeah, but then we kind of screw her.
We'd also
Yeah.
screw the town.
Yeah, we don't know if
Yeah.
necessarily it's just a one-person thing or multiple.
I like that you're more concerned about screwing over Maggie and her portal thing than killing a person that you
An
don't know
evil
anything about.
person whose actions would cause a town to slide into hell.
See, that's what I'm going
That's
on.
the
Where,
angle.
like,
Greater
even,
good.
even if he's not
Hey,
full blown evil, it still
Sure.
falls to the greater good. You're fucking it all up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking everything up with the whole suck the town into hell thing. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's universally
Maggie
bad.
had heard that's a legend. So yeah, maybe that holds water. I don't know.
It's a legend in a magical land. So.
One of my tenets is restitution. If my foes wreak ruin on the world, it is because I failed to stop them.
It's true. We can't let ruin.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're reading that out of a
On
book.
anyone.
Well, yeah, it's his scripture.
It's yeah.
Went to school, man.
I knew it was in there. That's why I looked it up. I knew where to look.
All right. So yeah.
You make me feel better.
You know, time passes. You guys can get food if you want.
Oh yeah, the ladies are like 10% off.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
are you serious?
Time for that.
Oh, do we have time to
Did
rest?
you hear that? Ladies are 10% off.
Like I need to pay for it.
Hey, it's Orma.
Do we have time to rest? Because I could get some hit points back.
So I think the plan is to come back in the middle of the night. I guess to do
just
the.
both Jingles and me.
Just
Oh,
the
just
tiny
those
one.
two. Yeah. So yeah, you would have.
I'm gonna go with
Full,
you.
full rest.
You gonna go with
Yeah.
us?
Well, that work crew might still be there, so maybe I can get you in.
All right. I'm not terribly
I-
worried about it, but you can
All
go if you
right.
want.
I only used one.
go if you want, I don't
spell.
care.
I'm wondering if I should rest.
I
or
can
go
help
with-
you get in. I mean, you can
Couldn't
cloak
hurt.
you in illusion.
If nothing else, you can come, and if nothing happens, nothing happens.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
And plus, I don't need a long rest.
Well, what time? Well, how long do we think you're gonna be there? Are you gonna go do it? Come
We're gonna
back
wait there
and
all
rest?
night until it's
So
go time.
Are you gonna get a long rest there or no?
Yes.
Under the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing? Then?
I think-
you gonna go and come back.
I'm gonna take a
I can
short rest.
sleep in the dirt.
Let's see.
Yeah. Let's figure this out.
No,
Yeah.
you're staying to the stage.
Usually, long rest you have to be pretty comfortable and get sleep and all that
You
stuff.
can sleep
Yeah.
under the thing.
Just want to make sure we're
Unroll
prepped
your
and ready to
little
go.
sleep
'cause
mat.
shit
we
might
are
kick
adventurers.
off tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, do you
Typically,
think
we
that,
can
like,
sleep anywhere. I think.
Yeah, we could.
You would think like a
Let's
bedroll or something, some sort of.
I might even
you
have
know,
on me. What do I have? I have a bedroll.
Well, what fucking time is it right now?
Actually, it doesn't even matter.
It's
to
still
early.
like late afternoon right now. I
No,
mean,
I'll just fucking
yeah.
we'll just sleep at the hotel.
Let's just take
Rest
a
now.
nap.
Rest
Get up
now,
early.
then go.
Could do that.
A long rest is a period of extended downtime at least 8 hours long during which a character sleeps or performs light activities such as reading, talking, eating, or standing watch for no more than 2 hours. If the rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, which is at least 1 hour of walking, fighting, casting spells, or similar venturing activity, the characters must begin the rest again to gain any benefit from it. So, all right. I mean, I guess sleeping in the dirt.
We could also, like
know.
Jeff said, we could rest right now.
true,
before
yeah.
we go out.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So it's about 5 o'clock. So you guys would, after 8 hours, that's 1.
Yeah, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
That's like when we're gonna go out
Just
anyway.
gonna go out
1
anyway.
a.m.
Perfect time.
Okay.
So we rest.
All right.
Well, now the question is, do we all go then?
Is that too many? 5 people to roll up at
Well, we don't want
2 in the
to.
morning.
Well,
All
then,
of us
like-
wouldn't go up to the stage. Just be like, I assume there's buildings nearby that we can kind of loiter
I'm like
about.
gonna smile.
I mean,
and
the
nod.
two of you can go ahead. And
You're gonna
the three
what?
of us can
Smiling,
sort of
nodding, like I know
follow.
this plan.
Oh, okay.
Playing it cool. Like, oh, yeah,
right.
like we said.
Yeah. Don't worry, there wasn't a lot of planning that went into it.
It's a great plan.
All right. So you guys go up to your suite and rest?
Yeah, and I guess I need to pay a stable fee or something.
Your horse.
Yeah.
Yes.
What,
Does
you
that
can't
not-
just
yeah.
like dismiss
Is-
it back
is
into
it not
the
just
I
ether?
can dismiss it, but I want to keep it handy for now since it's going to be watch in the morning
Can't you just call it back
Now
immediately?
wait. Now how long does it stay?
forever.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck that. Then I want to summon one before I go to sleep.
It stays until it reaches 0 hit points or until you dismiss
I'll
it.
do that then, because I'll get my spell slots back.
So it costs
Yeah.
a spell slot to summon it, though.
Right.
Yeah, he used one to summon it.
But then we have to like pay for its upkeep. Wait, does it?
Well,
I'll pay for
I mean,
it.
he
Does it eat?
Yeah, it has to eat.
I guess so.
So
Where is the shit on
it's
that?
5
It's
silver.
in spells. Feinstein.
5 silver. Well, wait. Celestials eat, right? I should look this up.
So it's. I'll read it to you
Okay.
specifically.
Probably not super.
But yeah, it'll cost at least 5 silver pieces just to stable it for a night.
That needs stable.
It says, you summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed. Has the statistics of the chosen form.
I mean, it does say it assumes the form, not that it becomes a horse.
That's true. Yeah.
So
What would
it-
a celestial eat?
celestial snacks,
Like, what was it they ate on Olympus?
ambrosia.
A warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk,
Children, right?
or a mastiff. Fucking
Well, that was the
dog?
Titans that ate all the children.
Not like Kronos did. He was just like.
He ate all, well, his little godling children.
They do not require food, drink, or sleep.
Oh,
go.
There you
look
go.
at that.
Okay.
So it doesn't even need a stable. You can just let it walk around the streets.
All right. I guess I can
Yeah.
wander around, do whatever it wants.
It could. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
whatever horse shit you want to do.
Okay.
It's got a 6 intelligence. What would you do wandering the street at night, Bogar?
All right. No, I think it's. Whoa.
Hey guys, my dad's gone again. I wanted you to know This episode of Heroes and Halfwits is brought to you by Movement Watches. I absolutely love the watch they sent me, but I forgot it. It's sleek, stylish, and I always get tons of compliments when I wear it out. Movement was started by two broke college kids that wanted to wear stylish watches and not be an ad goblin, but they couldn't afford them, so they started their own watch company. The watches start at just $95. At a department store, you're looking at $400 to $500. Movement figured out that by selling online, they were able to cut out the middleman and retail markup, providing the best possible price. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to movementwatches.com/H&H. That's mvmtwatches.com/H&H. Join the movement.
I think I'm part of it already.
And just like that,
Wow.
he disappears.
He slowly just
You know-
walks that way.
Even though he's like still kind of unenthused, I think he's getting a little bit more into the role. Like maybe
I
that's
thought he was
like,
sliding down.
I
you
think,
think so?
it's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
setting in that he knows
Oh.
that he's going to have to do this more
It's
than the ad goblin.
Quiet
Yeah.
resignation. is what
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
wow.
That's
Yeah.
the sound of a crushed
It's like
spirit.
taking over the family
Well-
business before your family started the business.
Yeah.
Like, I started this. Here you go. You do it.
So yeah, you don't stable it. You just tell it like wander around, come back
Yeah, I mean, I'll
certain time.
so I'm going to let it know that all I'm going to want is for it to be watch as well in the morning when things go on, and that once we're done, I'm going to dismiss it, then go through the portal. I don't have to worry about getting it through the portal.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. It understands and yeah.
Just FYI, I don't know if you heard that. I'm going to be dismissing it when the plan goes off anyway.
I'm gonna summon it, find Steed, but I want a mastiff instead of a horse.
Like
Oh.
a giant dog.
Mhm.
Wow.
I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah.
He'd be like a dragon riding a dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, right? Why not? He's already got the horse.
What's its name?
Give me a minute.
You should have known this was coming. I went through the exact same thing.
What was the horse?
Cereal.
Cereal, not cereal.
No, not
I
cereal.
heard cereal out there. I was like, that's pretty
Cereal.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you do that. You summon a mastiff, and
be
yeah, it'll appear. Do you want it in the room with you, or
Yeah, sure.
okay?
Dog, right? It could chill with me.
Is it like a dog that you would ride, or like just a
Yeah, I think it's a steed, so I think that's the whole point. Is
Pretty-
you're riding it.
pretty large?
It's
Will it fit through
large,
The
but-
door,
Well, it's a mastiff.
Yeah, I mean mastiffs are big dogs.
Yeah.
but
mean,
it's
can
this
it
one's
fit?
super big.
Can it fit through where?
Can it fit in a building? Like, is it the size of a horse? I mean, it's a steed.
Yeah,
I
I
assume
mean-
they're all still slightly.
Well, you want to
different
ride it. It's
sizes.
going to be your mount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty big. It's about this size. Yeah. It's the size of a horse.
All right, then I'll
Sized appropriately. For
leave it
you to
outside.
ride.
Okay. Okay.
chill outside, and I'll be like, "Yo, it's telepathic guard. You see any shit that's like troublesome to a dog like yourself? Let me know."
Okay.
ever
Does
get-
it know about the other steed, Sario?
Cereal.
Where is it?
Outside right
Yeah,
now.
outside.
Sure, I'll be like, "Yo, that steed, we're cool."
Okay. Yeah, I mean, because it would recognize a fellow celestial, so it's like.
They might even know each other. I don't know. If
Yeah,
come
they
from the
might
same
actually,
steed
yeah.
School, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey."
So they say that they'll
They
like.
were little steedlings together.
Yeah,
when they were
I don't
younger.
know.
Yeah, they'll watch out for each other and hang out outside for the night. Okay. Cool. All right.
Sweet.
So then
I'll
you guys
look up
rest
on
for
that.
8 hours and wake up around 1 a.m. and you got your spells are all refreshed and your powers are refreshed.
I assume Akshay is still going strong.
Yeah, he's not in the room. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, I guess you guys leave the stuff there for him.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
We did
All right.
our best for Akshay.
So NPCs, I guess, do you want them to hang out here? Do you want them to go with you guys to the stage?
Well, if they want to,
Maybe we should let them hang out here.
Split
They'll-
the party up.
Well,
Well, I mean, we're gonna
it's
split.
just the three of them left at this point.
Yeah. And,
I would
there
not-
was Akshay, but he's somewhere.
Akshay.
We do really heavily rely on Father Dory a lot.
Yeah, I'm hoping we don't have any combat right now. The plan is no combat now.
We're just crawling up.
Also,
the
my
we're just
my
gonna-
my,
How often does
my
that happen
his
for
name
us?
is Zemnis.
Zemnis.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're just gonna ease in.
What is it?
We're gonna
Zemnis.
survey, see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get you in.
ZEMNAS.
Like we
Or
can
no,
not
X,
engage.
X,
We don't have to start a fight.
Yeah.
We can slip away if there's a problem.
I guess if we if we all go, then it just seems like a group of people walking around, and if 2 of us peel off and hide, then it still looks like everyone's leaving.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's a good point.
Safety numbers.
Safety.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are we
Okay.
gonna take this murder shot Sam or whatever his name is? too, or is he gonna-
Yeah.
Let's all
Uh,
go.
Well, if he'll go with you.
We'll
guys.
attract attention, but then people will see everyone leave.
All right, so the 9 of us are gonna go.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I
The
can.
2 of us can sneak.
Yes.
Okay,
I can probably cast
makes 100% sense to me.
an illusion of us. I wonder. I don't know.
Also,
it
you're
doesn't
both
really
the
put any limits on what I can.
right?
Yeah.
You're gonna just
I'm not
slip
so
away
tiny.
So
I can
easily.
make it look
compared
like
to
we're
everybody
wearing
else,
the
you are.
overalls
We're all
like
six.
that bad.
We're over
Fucking
6
Bruce.
foot. How
I
tall are
think
you?
that is that silent image?
Compared
Yeah.
to 6'2",
Usually
3,
it's
4,
I
it's
think
tiny.
it's like a 15-foot cube is what the
I
illusion.
mean, you
can
know
offer.
him.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
it wouldn't
call
be.
him
I mean, like, unless
Aaron.
everyone's like just kind of
We'd all
moving
have
in
to be packed in.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the plan? You guys are all going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're
We need
inseparable.
chaperones.
I hate splitting the party up. I know
All right.
Yeah.
some shit's gonna go down.
Yeah. What's gonna go down is you and I are gonna get more XP.
I do not want to fight anything. We gotta be ready for tomorrow.
I know. Today.
Okay. So
Later today.
All right, so we all rested, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and we're all gonna
All right. So you guys
go.
go.
What's the code name for our operation?
Oh. Hmm.
Chimera Dawn.
Stage fright.
I like that.
I was thinking
Okay.
pelvic penetration, but yeah, that'll work too.
We're gonna kill him. We're not gonna rape him.
The gate is in pelvis.
We talked. Yeah. I guess you and I just talked about that.
I mean, yeah. It's,
I was-
Also, just like,
yeah,
how
it
would
was
we
totally here. But
rape his pelvis? That doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, you can. If
I don't even know what that means.
Operation Stage Fright initiated.
All right. So you guys go. As you pass
hole's
through the
near the
downstairs lobby, you can hear
Is
that
it? Does
there's
that
still some
count?
partying
Same
going
region.
on in the cantina. And you go outside. For the most part, it's pretty quiet out here. There's still a few like late night revelers walking up and down the street.
I'm gonna.
But yeah,
Now
so you
take your
guys
dick out.
go all the way down to the end of the street there towards the portal, and there are workmen out there with magical
damn it.
globes that are illuminating the work area, and they've set up cranes, and they seem to be setting up something else like scaffolding of some sort.
Is the work area the stage, or it's not the stage, right?
It's
like
next to the stage. It's there's 2 actually where the bones come out. So there's 2 work areas, one in front of each bone.
Okay.
And the stage is in the middle, in front of the portal.
How far away are like the lights from?
100 feet.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Okay, we're good.
You got cones
yeah.
of darkness you
Yeah.
can slip through.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we'll all be casually walking through.
Okay. So yeah, you see the same 3 men that you saw earlier, but now there's more work crews, mainly of humans. There are also
I don't know,
2
like
fiends guarding each rib area. So
2 feet. Okay.
yeah.
How many other humans are white?
All right. I guess we'll just kind of like walk in the general area of the stage, kind of like we're just taking a nice stroll.
You know, while we're doing that, does anyone remember if fiends can see in the dark?
I don't know. I don't know if we ever established that.
That's why I'm asking if anybody knows if they can see in
I
the dark.
assume.
Do we know stuff about fiends? Can we do like a check on that? Would we know that?
Would it be knowledge nature?
Yeah, knowledge arcana or knowledge religion.
Please not.
I'm gonna roll.
Arcana.
Yeah, I'll roll as well, even though I don't stand a chance.
21.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Baby,
Yeah,
you got
most
it.
fiends see in the dark, and they can even see through like magical darkness too.
What
Can they
we
see
need
through
here
stages?
is a distraction.
Probably not stage. They
I mean,
they don't have like X-rays.
Yeah, they
Shield
can see through a physical
Yeah.
We should have brought Akshay.
object. Yeah.
That's the life of the party.
I mean, if you wanted to bring Akshay as a distraction to get slaughtered by fiends, I would have agreed with you.
No, no.
Send him in that direction,
Nothing,
and everyone
nothing
would chase him.
ill will happen to
There's
Akshay.
no way we can use him effectively. I mean, what
Akshay
would he
will be
do?
fine.
Distract.
Right. That's all
He'd
he's
jump
good
and be
for.
like,
He'd
"Hey,
use
it's
distraction,
Akshay."
and then he'd get slaughtered.
And fiends are like, oh, Akshay. Sorry about
And
that.
a
dude.
party would be. He's
Someone
like,
would scream,
he's
that
like,
guy has 100 gold.
he's like,
yeah.
he's like, he shows up. He's like, I'm the machine.
Uh, Can we see under the stage, or is it's like obstructed, right? Like there's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
banners and stuff or whatever.
There's like a front part of the stage, yeah.
Okay.
And then there are banners too.
So
Plus,
we're gonna need to
it's
go through the butthole part of the stage on
um,
the back.
All right,
it's
we're gonna-
fairly dark, like in the middle of the stage. Yeah,
Now-
middle area.
You've got
Whatever.
night
you need.
vision. What is it?
I got it all.
Dark
baby.
vision.
Yeah, I
Dark
got
vision.
dark
You don't.
I don't.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna need to cause the distraction over
You know what this
somewhere
means.
to kind of draw every.
I'm gonna have to hold your hand. It's not in a
I'm just saying.
just. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
This-
just how
this
you
feels
change
right.
nutrients.
Get this shot.
So okay.
Did
so
that video ever come out? The one of us holding hands when we did the Nintendo.
Oh, I don't think so. No. I don't think it's ever used.
I'm glad we did that for no reason.
Are you guys peeling off, or are we still meandering?
We really should cause a distraction before you guys try and.
Well, you all need to distract away from us.
Right. Yeah. I mean, not
So-
directly in front of the stage.
So we're gonna get as close to
so
the
what-
stage
here-
as
here's-
Both
possible.
Jingles and
without-
I will peel off from the group.
Yeah.
And then you guys will make a distraction.
Okay, we go off, right? Get into a tussle, right? Just a
Yeah.
couple of drunkards, and they got to come over. He's trying to break us up.
Yeah. I
Can't.
was thinking you guys.
Then they're gonna
you know,
have to
you-
come over.
You guys act drunk.
You know.
Like
You know,
and
"You're
we'll
smoking
stumble
too
into
much,
the.
urge ya," you know.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'll do whatever I want.
We'll stumble into the work area.
right.
What I want.
Right.
Probably better if I'm not as involved because I talked to
Sure.
these guys earlier.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just be like, oh my God,
Yeah.
what's happening over there?
That's a thought. Yeah.
You know, like I don't.
Everybody,
I don't even
divert
know
your
those,
attention.
I don't know those
Right.
people at all. Look at those strangers arguing.
Shall we do that?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
my suggestion.
I'm gonna head over toward the workers.
Other than that, I was gonna say like kill some. Just kill a guy. That's probably a little extreme, right? That's too much of a distraction.
We'd have to find a bad guy.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I assume.
Somebody. I have to exact my vengeance on something.
Just
so I figured
trying
just
to
fake
keep up
fight.
with them. You guys are my moral compass, and it's really all over the map.
It's all
to be
over.
honest.
It's all over.
It all makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. It's all
Be good, but also make sure you doing nothing doesn't cause bad later.
correct.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. We got to stop the badness later. Guaranteed badness.
I am stumbling over to the workers.
Yeah, if you can maybe like bump into a crane or something, that'd be great. Like really give it a.
You just get us thrown out of here.
Oh,
Sure.
God.
Yeah, no, we need to make a big.
Let's stumble in that direction.
Sure.
I'm looking for a light. Anyone got a light? I have one bimba left. I'm looking for a light.
No.
Anyone have a light?
Enough, Bimba. You're bumping into everything. You already got thrown out of the bar. Enough.
Stop telling me what to do.
You listen.
Stop telling me what to do.
Don't shove a dragonborn. Right? I've got my breath left. I will put you on ice. Chill out.
It's like every married fight I've ever had.
Were you threatened to ice breather?
No, I don't do the threatening.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna.
Sure.
I'm gonna throw you to the ground.
Okay.
All right. And you guys are moving closer to that one work area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're clearly in there.
We're in their vicinity because
Earshot.
I was trying to
Okay.
get a light.
Yeah. So the two fiends that are guarding that area, they're like, "What's going on here?
He's telling me what to do again.
Just go away.
Do you have a light? I need a light.
Go away."
Hey, don't talk to her like that.
Are they distracted?
Yeah. They're focusing on her.
We're gonna sneak our way into the
Okay.
stage.
We'll go away.
So-
I just need a quick light.
We don't have a light here. Go. So yeah, and so go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh damn.
I was hoping to avoid this.
Your whole plan was to sneak and.
Yeah, but that was the original plan. This changed.
Okay.
Do you? I'll split this bimba with you. if
18.
You can get me a light.
Nice. I don't
For you.
know
Oh,
what that is,
shit.
and I don't need any. Go away, mortal.
How do you
She
know
just
you
needs
don't
a
need
light.
it if you don't never tried it?
We got an inspiration die. Just saying.
There's
Thank you.
you could not fathom the vices that I've tasted, mortal.
You have.
Oh,
I rolled a. I got a 10.
I saw it too. There, so
That was my inspiration die. I'm giving
Okay.
that back to you now.
you got a 10.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Let's post
You're
their
way
passive
sneakier.
perception.
This guy says he has vices we've never heard of before.
Who?
We should find out. The guard that we're talking to.
Are you serious?
He's apparently got vices that we don't even know
Oh
about.
shit!
All right, that was a
Is
little-
he having a vice down with
Now,
him?
Yeah.
I
Vice
told you to
off?
chill out on the bimba, but I mean, we've never heard of it. I
Something
can't- I
better. He's
can't-
got
I
something
can't knock
better.
it yet. We haven't tried it yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're being very
so-
loud.
Yeah, that's a big distraction.
Nat 20.
I mean,
on
how
the
you want me? How much louder you want me to get?
They're
A
super
lot of
loud.
Distraction to okay.
All right,
Well, the plan
so-
posed.
So what did he?
So, man, okay, so those two devils are still focused on you guys. So you managed to sneak around and get kind of start crawling under there. As you start to move, you hear someone calling from the other rib, and they're like, "What's going on over there?" And you see one of the devils. So all these devils, they're like pretty much like 6 feet, 5-inch tall humanoids with purple skin, very heavily muscled, and they have like long beards, but the beards aren't made of hair; they're like almost like tentacles.
I thought you said there were only two, and they were both.
No,
I have
there's
a-
two at each rib.
I have a.
So the,
Really
the
distracted.
two
Half
on
the
their
gotcha,
rib are
gotcha.
distracted.
I
But
have
yeah,
a-
so now one of the devils from the other rib is walking towards you.
I have a solution for this.
Okay,
I cast invisibility on myself.
you can do this.
I do.
Seems
It's a spell I've had since I was level 3. I just have never used it.
seems
Wow.
like something you should do before they notice.
Right.
It would have been very useful.
Forgot
Okay.
that I had it.
Wow.
But I have
Because
invisibility.
it's always great
Perhaps
in a
more
world
suspicious.
of magic when you're like, "You, sir," and you go and then disappear. And it's like, "Oh, I didn't see
Alright.
anything. Never mind. It must
My
be
eyes are playing
nothing.
tricks on me.
It must be nothing."
They're like guards and
How did you forget
Stealth
you
games.
turn yourself invisible?
Fuck.
Because I've never
Okay.
used it. It's just like
That's a
right
huge
there.
ability.
Yeah,
That's really
It's a big
major.
one.
All right,
Think
it's
of all
right
the
here.
times it would have come in handy.
It's been here the whole time. Invisibility.
well, okay. No, I mean you can do it, but they.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, but he already
sees
saw you.
You know, become invisible. So
Guess
I
it was
mean-
nothing.
at that point, he's like, "Hey, we got intruders. I saw someone turn invisible," and like he's now yelling.
All we got to do is get under the stage, dude. All we got to do.
I'm already there.
He's there.
You're there. I'm getting on the stage too. They're never gonna look under the stage. I'm still invisible, by the way, for a fucking long time.
All right.
As long as I
Maybe
want
those
to be.
get confusing.
all right.
Okay, so-
I'm gonna cast a fucking silent image to make him pop back into existence and sprint
Oh.
out of the square.
Okay.
Smart.
Luckily, we have.
All right.
around.
So they get a saving throw for that.
But I had to
Then.
burn that spell slot.
Oh my god.
Clutch thinking on my part.
yeah.
That's exactly what we were thinking. Okay, clutch move there.
Man. All right. So they get a
Vicious
wisdom
advantage.
saving throw if they are examining.
Hold on,
So
let me find it.
the guards that we're talking to,
I think it might be
Yeah. So
are these the purple skin tentacle?
they're purple. Yeah, they look like that too. Yeah.
Here, jeez.
So they.
Horny.
Are they
for the-
still
oh,
paying
God.
attention to us?
Well,
wants to
so
be-
when that happens, and he's like
I'm
intruders.
I'm
wants the
interested
tea.
to see what that feels like. definitely.
So they have
wouldn't-
glaives, and they hold it out now, and they're like they're looking around.
Tell me,
yeah.
tell me before you run off.
Intelligence
Tell me more about
investigation
these
check.
vices I've never even heard of.
All right, make a persuasion roll.
All right. Persuasion,
kill
right?
will-
Persuasion?
It's your
Charisma.
charisma and
15.
15.
15 persuasive.
All right. Okay.
Like Shiva.
So the one that you were
ruin her
talking to, he's like, he's kind of looking around, but then you say that, and he's like, huh, well, what? You think that you can handle the vices from our plane? I don't think so. And he starts engaging in a conversation. The other one though is just like, whatever, and then like kind of starts to move towards their direction.
I'm under
So-
the stage.
Me too. I've been there
Yeah.
the whole
So
time.
you make it under the stage. All right. So the other one needs to make a saving throw, right?
Yeah, intelligence investigation against my spell save.
Oh.
16.
Okay. So then, yeah.
So the one that's about to leave, I'm going to call out to him before he leaves. Hey, where are you going? So you can't handle these vices either? Is that what you're trying to say? Or
Make another persuasion roll then. So one fails, probably 9.
Okay.
Oh,
18.
Pretty nice.
Ooh, okay.
I'm getting better as I go.
Apparently, yeah. And so as it's walking away, it's like, why do you want to talk to me about vices, little mortal?
Well, I didn't even know about it, and now I heard about this new thing that I really want to try.
Oh,
I don't know. Also,
guys are
tell me more
bragging
about these
about it.
tentacle beards. What's going on with these tentacle beards?
well, they
What do they do?
many things, mortal. what kind of concourse have you had with fiends?
I haven't at all.
And then so he starts to move closer to you again. So one of them failed, so doesn't know that
I'm
that's
just
an
there.
illusion. And then the other devil is a 10.
Yep, also fails.
Okay, wow. So they
I can only make the illusion go
they're like
60
there,
feet, though.
there, it's that one. It's some sort of magic user, and they're pointing at your illusion.
Right.
Yeah. So
I make it try and run away. It
Okay.
hopefully can get out of sight within 60 feet. Are we
within 60 feet,
of like
it would
a
get into
building?
complete darkness. So what?
They
is
see
the
in darkness,
range?
though.
They can.
I mean, if it can duck behind
They
a
have dark
building, around the
vision.
corner.
Ooh, they could see it. Yeah. So you're kind of far from a building right now.
But if it goes
Like-
invisible,
At least
it
if it
runs
goes
and goes
invisible
invisible.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still
Okay,
They'll
that's
just assume he's
visible
running in that
direction.
direction.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
honestly probably think he turned invisible, not disappeared.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, you can make it move 60 feet and then it winks out.
That's far to
Uh,
maintain.
I finally turned it. You use my invisibility spell.
Okay.
Masterfully.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so they're yelling, but they maintain their post. They don't run after it or anything.
Okay.
All right, and then
Yeah, it ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit runs.
so the
We don't wanna
workers
start
kind of
shit
stop
here.
working for a while, but then the guy that you saw originally is like, get back to work. It's nothing, and so then they return to what they're
So,
doing.
do you guys have
So-
anything from your plane that I could buy off you?
Pull yourself, son.
Well, no, we don't have a merchant's license.
Oh, you don't
Cool.
just have
You could
anything?
just give it to us then. No,
We're-
sell it.
what-
I want to try it. We can dex. Do you
What
have a
if-
break? If you guys
what
are
if-
on break, we could go do this on your break.
I mean, if they don't have a license,
Not sexed with friends.
I'm
We
not
are-
sexting. I'm trying
also
to get
you're
some
not
drugs
here.
from the other plane.
You're not here right now. You're
Stop telling me
you're
what to do.
underneath the goddamn thing, man. You don't know what's happening.
Well, our shift ends tomorrow. Why don't you come with us to the portal? If you're not afraid, little mortal.
What time do you meet?
This ceremony should be completed. Well, you'll have to go through the portal before the wall rises, but let's say in the morning, 9
Right.
o'clock.
If I don't chicken out, I'll be here.
That's what we thought. And the
I'm
other
not going
one's
to
like,
chicken out. I'm not going to chicken out. I'm going to come. I'll be here.
We'll see about that.
All right.
You've heard that as kind of boasting, empty boast before from
What's
mortals.
so cool about your plane? Like, what's there to do over there?
Pleasures undreamed of, unimaginable to you.
That's
And all you have to do is
All the men say that. They don't say that. I've heard that
usually
before.
when they're talking about hell, they're like, "It's so awesome there. There's so many pleasures."
That's how they describe it.
You would love them. Yeah. I don't know why more people aren't trying to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Summers, get out of here.
All right.
and yeah, and you were asking about our beards. They can do many things, and they start to like writhe.
Like Gene Simmons things, or
Sure.
I'm not actually
So
part
yeah,
of this
you're not
conversation.
there. Okay, so meanwhile, you managed to get in. So you feel something invisible pushing up against you
Huh?
under
Oh.
the stage there.
Pushing up against you where?
Okay.
Let it happen.
So yeah, so the rest of you guys,
Not a lot of room under. here.
things seem to be kind of like calming down again at the work sites. Yeah.
Are you familiar with?
Dude, crisis averted. You're hollow, man.
All right, so now you guys are going to attempt carpentry.
we got a double date
Yeah.
tomorrow too, so we're set.
Luckily, the work crews are making enough noise that it doesn't.
I think it's a.
It's all part of the plan.
It's like a. you and two dudes, and I'm there. I think it's a double date.
It depends on the
Body.
Okay, so at this point, yeah, what do the remaining party members do here?
We should go back to bed.
I mean, if they're under there, we can hang by to stay, like, keep watch, but we don't want to be too close because it's gonna be suspicious if we're just standing outside at like 3 a.m. Right?
No, the plan was you were going to go back to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insertion complete.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
should we have
Secondary
like
insertion.
one lookout
almost
though? Because
complete.
you guys are gonna be under there and you have
I'll-
no idea what's happening.
I'll
outside.
hang out. I'll just like hang back by the building line and just kind of watch.
Because I mean, we don't need rest anymore.
That's gonna
I also got my
I,
horse.
I think
put my dick in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
So
we already rested,
Send
right?
your
So I
horse
have all
with
my-
me,
for
Insinuating.
Borealis.
and I can talk to your
Do you have all our
horse,
hit points
who
back
you can
from
communicate
the
with
rest?
telepathically.
I don't know how
Do you
many
have
you
a
get for
range?
rest.
1 mile. Oh.
What do
Okay.
we get for
How
rest?
many did you
Hit
get
points?
for
Oh,
rest?
you get your hit points back.
Well, yeah, you're good.
And we
So-
rested right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so
All right, so Borealis and
Other
sorry,
insertion complete.
Borealis's horse and I are going to hang out kind of
Yeah, I told my horse
back towards the edge of the
hang out with him
square or whatever.
okay.
because he
A
can
ways
talk to my horse, and then my horse
Oh,
can
it's
telepathically relate to me.
yeah.
So his range is no longer a limiting factor.
Right.
Okay. But where are you guys right now then? So just to get an idea of.
So I assume, like, as you approach this, like, there's buildings, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually there's the open area for the gate.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to hang out back at the building edges.
Okay. All right. So let's see.
What do
You
you want
didn't
to
bring any like mining.
I guess
shit,
just
yeah.
head back, right?
Does
Mining,
anyone
no.
have a
Neither.
so the ones who aren't under the stage passive perception of 13 or higher?
Yeah, my sprite has passive perception of 13.
Ooh, okay. Cork, Knopf, Arthur, and your sprite. They notice that someone's following you guys. Like someone left the work site and is following your group.
Interesting. Following them, or because the
Oh,
sprite.
you're going in a different direction with the horse?
Yeah, we just went over to the edge of the building.
We're just probably heading back.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna head back to the inn.
So they follow as far as the edge of the buildings, and then as you guys start to go, it follows them to the building.
Interesting.
So yeah.
I'm going to send my sprite over to kind of check it out. My sprite
Okay.
is now visible again.
Do we notice?
So do you have a passive perception of 13 or higher?
No. Wait.
You said Cork and Father Dory
Passive
noticed, though, right?
perception?
Father, yeah.
It's
Your
at the bottom
passive
under all your abilities.
Perception. It would
And
be
nah.
And
There-
no.
there's a slot for it down there at the
Is
very
there?
bottom under
Passive.
charisma.
I just have an empty spot right here. How would I figure that out?
So it's
Mine's
10 plus
9.
your wisdom modifier, and if you have proficiency in perception,
I do.
She does.
then you add
So
your
it would be
proficiency
14.
bonus. 14?
So instead of the wisdom modifier, I just had
Well, that's
the 4.
That's your.
Yeah, so it's
That's
basically
your
just
10
10
for
plus
wisdom
your
modifier.
perception.
Okay.
So 14?
14.
Okay, so you notice also, yeah. So there, one of the,
Did you bump all these up when you?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, so one of the people from the work crew is following you guys, and like,
Is it one of the dudes we talked to?
no, it was from the other where the other devils kind of like raised an alarm briefly.
Okay.
So he's kind of like got his hands in his pockets and is trying to be casual.
I'm
but
going to
he's
mention it
just, like,
to
following
whisper
guys.
into my breath to Mogar that we're being followed.
Okay.
What should we do about this dude? Should we lead him back to the hotel or should we lead him somewhere else?
You're probably gonna have to fuck.
I mean, nope.
Well, I don't know how good looking.
I mean, nobody's back at the hotel, right? That might be a safer bet, unless you want to like,
maybe we should just go
unless you want
shopping
to draw
and-
him out.
or something. Bore him to
If,
death.
if we want to just have him follow us and not let him know we're on to him, we should just head back to the hotel. But if you want to draw him out, we should like, lure him into a corner somewhere or something, and then be like, "Gotcha." What should we do?
Do we feel the need to do that? I mean, I guess the longer we
might-
keep him away, the longer the less people they have back there.
It just might screw us tomorrow, though. If he follows us all day today and then tomorrow to the thing. Although
Yeah.
we're not going under, so maybe
Dude,
just let him follow
maybe
us.
we just go to the hotel and act boring for a while.
I think that's a good idea. But I hate to say this. We should go back to the hotel and fucking see asshole at the bar. Like,
He's got a name.
yeah, it's that. Like, the guy's gonna get sick of that guy.
Well, and the thing that we have been trying to show is that we're just low life.
Sure.
Like to do drugs. and get
Sure.
fights
So
in
let's
streets.
just do that.
Let's
Let's
go
just
to the
go
bar.
back to the hotel, and for the
good of the
for
party,
con,
we're gonna
get
hang
fucked
out.
Up.
We're gonna
I'll
drink
get
a little
drunk.
bit.
You
All
should
right.
probably like stick to the herbs.
Well, yeah, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
I
the
can see
NPCs
that.
will follow you guys too and maintain
Good
the
call. I would
ruse.
have forgotten.
just saying.
Okay, so you guys do that. Meanwhile, back at the platform where Bojingles and Borealis are working, so yeah, you guys are starting to score the wood and weaken it. Go ahead and make perception rolls. And Albus, are you just hanging out back over there?
Yeah, I'm watching though. Gotta like have dark vision. So
Okay.
22.
18.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. So you guys are working, and some minutes have passed, and then you hear something like going, and there's like scratching. Sounds like some sort of a beast of some sort is coming up, and you hear footsteps also behind it. So yeah, that's what you hear. So Albus, you notice that a group has split off from that one rib. And well, actually, so what happened is that you see that there's like something. It's dark, so you can't tell exactly what it is. But something that walks on 4 legs approaches that rib, and there's a conference there of some sort. And then you see a humanoid figure leading this beast over to where the platform is.
Hey, Serial, you might want to tell Borealis they've
Serial.
got like drug sniffing dogs or something around the platform.
Okay. Do I
All
know,
right, so yeah.
do I hear this before the things on top of us?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll tell Bull Jingle, stop, dogs.
And if you could stop smelling too, that would be great.
Stop smelling.
Got anything for that?
Loading.
Maybe. Anything that'll produce a smell? Maybe like fox urine or.
The smell has to be away from us. Nope.
Like a range.
Your sprite can see in the dark pretty well, right? Or does it have dark vision?
I can.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Never mind then.
No, I think when it was an imp, it had dark vision.
Okay.
Are you really gonna? Start-
Well, no, we're just gonna be cool. We're just gonna be cool.
It's that knife
Okay.
right there at the.
It's like Arthur Fonzarelli.
Oh yeah, it had
Cool.
dark
Cool.
vision.
All right.
We're
Right,
gonna
not
be
so much.
cool.
We're gonna be cool.
Okay, so Albus, you do see that the dog or whatever the four-legged creature is goes behind the stage.
Row.
Yeah, and at that point, you two under the stage, you hear growling.
Be cool.
And then barking. It's really loud. And with that, we'll end this episode. Tune in next fortnight.
You guys are fucked.
no.
No, we're good. We're
No,
good.
no,
We're
Got
good.
something?